There we go. All right, advertising. Do. Well, risk hopefully are go goodly. Okay. Guess I'm gonna need to actually talk a little bit louder, but that's okay. That kind of just what happens. All right, let's see here. Do green thumbnail. For for uh yep. I need another one, but got I on it. There we go. Perfect. That's good. Cool. Okay, yeah, I need it. Let's rest of the advertisements out of the way. And apparently I need to turn on the AC again. Apparently heat is just a suggestion at this rate. Live with risk 2. Those will be automatic as up. Nothing that I need to worry about. Point there. So where do we put these? For piano. So we get loud, but that's okay. Then they're going. Prompt to rise collab with them. Good thing. See. Hey there, Pedro. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully Saturday's been running well for you so far. I've been hitting a couple highs and lows when so hopefully we can finish off the by going through a bit of a higher tier ring. But how are things going on your side? Well, um, cool. We're actually getting the half cuts scored now. I very much appreciate that. There we go. Much better. I think that's all I should realistically need to have to worry about in terms of advertising. So let's get that up and running, shall we? Thankfully, this is a computer, so I don't have to worry about the controller for this one, but still always good to keep in mind audio levels and such. Just hanging around on Discord with my friends. Well, it's definitely a good thing to do. Saturdays are a good day to kind of just chill out and hang, so. Oh, hey there, Kizu. Welcome, welcome. The Particle Hell game. Well, you're not exactly wrong, but the game's fun nonetheless, and I enjoy it at the pace. If my unlocks aren't enough to show that I've gone through it a couple of times now. How how's it going, Kizu? You enjoying your despair? Oh, Let's have more fun with Particle Hill by playing Acrid. I don't really feel like trying to unlock the other robot just yet. I've unlocked everything and just stopped playing. I mean, I can't really blame you there. All things considered, like, you kind of have to play this game for a certain amount of time, but then it's kind of hard to continue it for the long game. But since it is kind of just a roguelike and streamy situation, it's kind of just fun to go with what you can get going and kind of just try your best to. Oh, Jesus, these guys are annoying when you don't have any power ups. There we go. Go away. But it is kind of just one of those things where you just have to play it occasionally, I feel. Because once you've unlocked everything, it kind of is just a test of your patience and a test of your skill. Well, we're one off from Medic Bot. Let's see. Oh, look. There's $1. Wop, wop, wop. I need to do a little bit of this. There we go. First spot. Oh, hello. But I do like Risk of Rain too, just because for like roguelites in general, it's nice having a bit more of a 3D one to work with. And although it is primarily a shooter, admittedly, I'm kind of making this harder on myself playing Acrid, but it's still a fun game even if you're not doing a shooting character. You're gonna die, so it's fine. Oh, you jumped. Didn't think you could jump. Oh. Love killing those guys in the air with the jump. Usually not needed, but we'll have to see. Aww. Really now? Well, for now, we can just spit on them. So it's always nice. Let's see. Mushrooms. Random? May as well. Artificer. A lot of people seem to focus Artificer, to be honest. I don't like have a problem with it or anything, but I just don't play her that often. Since I loved playing as Acrid in Risk of Rain 1, mainly. And as soon as you get maybe 5 or 6, roughly, speed ups on his basic attack, he's pretty good. That's usually not too hard to aim for, at least. Wow. Oh, you can't actually hear the game right now. Whoops. That might make a bit more sense. But Acrid is just kind of fun, and he's one of the few melee builds that you could really do in one. Really don't like having so many gunner turrets, to be honest, but you know what? I really don't care about the Topaz Amulet that much, so I'll take that. Go. Let's see here. What else has got me? You. And you. Nope. There we go. That's better. But Artificer, from what I recall, is like the fire and ice mage, right? So she definitely has a bit more utility to her than you would think. Gas can? Just the fact that I can fly to new pods makes it nice. That's true, actually. I keep forgetting she can fly. That does make it a little bit easier to actually get going. Compared to Acrid, which is mostly just kind of jumping around to get things going. Let's see, health, done, and need a couple more for that. Look, got something popping up. Thank you for the $2, buddy. Hey there, was the welcome, welcome. Things are going well so far. We're just playing the good boy right now. But how are things on your side? Have you English. Have you been able to enjoy a cup of coffee? Or have you just been chilling with a beer since it's Saturday? Let's see here. Why is there one of those guys all the way up here? What the hell are you? Right. Also a pot of money. Have we gotten everything already? Or at least everything in the base area? I worked today, but I just ordered a bunch of cool stuff. Ooh, very nice, very nice. It's always nice when you're able to just kind of shop online for whatever you're looking for. There you go. Anything super fun, or just all personal things, so that way you can fill up and make life easier on yourself. Because I know overall I should probably do a little bit of shopping. Admittedly, I still need to look into a capture card for stream, since there are a few console games I wouldn't mind showing off on here. Everything's behind me. New headphones, comfy hoodie, tea kettle, the essentials. Yeah, definitely sounds like the essentials. Let's see here. Oh, he's actually going after the gunner turret first. I mean, sure, if you want to go after the gunner turret, I'm all for it, buddy, but... That's okay, we've got enough stamina for this. There we go, you are done. And then missile. Missile's not bad, but we do need actual damage for that. Or we need speed for that. Thank you, buddy. Now then, what else we got here? Oh. I guess I haven't actually gotten the lock on the Stone Titan just yet. Cool. Let's see. Anything in our kit pointless? More damage to bosses or utility? I think our utility is slightly better for now. But I don't think I'll sacrifice it for boss damage. Because I think Stone Titan is probably going to be the worst thing for us to fight. Oh boy. Apologies, I'm going to be a little bit gassy going out of this, because I maybe ate a wee bit too much with dinner. I needed to get some Tums in me, so I wasn't feeling like I was about to explode. Let's see here. Should be done. What else we got? Oh. Thank you, little gunner buddy. Yeah, it's always good to stock up on essentials, so... Are they the wireless kind, or... Because I know, in terms of headphones, there's a lot of people who kind of crave the wireless buds. There's a lot of people who just crave wireless chunks. And there are those that tend to just like everything. Including Android would not be good. No, it wouldn't be, but we do what we can. Yes, active noise cancellation. Ah, lovely, lovely. I very much prefer noise cancellation myself, just I'm always a little hesitant with the wireless stuff, and I've never had the best of luck with it. Let's see here. Please don't tap my turret. Oh. Fine. Really? You're gonna dodge that too. Rude. But welcome, by the way, Mitchie. Hope you're having a good evening as well. We're kind of just having some fun with Risk of Rain 2, because it's a fun game. And I didn't get much of a chance to play it before, so... Got it. Can you spit any more accurately? Thank you. Pop, pop, pop. Much better. I tried super hard to find wired headphones with active noise cancelling, but it's impossible. No, that's fair, that's fair. Admittedly, getting them is always a bit harder, but I think I found the right pads on my end, so the active noise cancelling is good enough for me that I can't hear the rest of the outside world. Ow. Ooh, bleed on hit, that's actually good. Because we already have acid by default. If we can get acid, bleed, and stun, and fire off on everything, then the death mark will be good later. Hey there, Leah. Welcome back from your nap. Hopefully you're actually well rested. Let's see here. Printer for gas can? No. Did you make enough for the whole chat? No. Oh. On Mitchie's side. Right, you're making cookies. Making cookies. Nice. What kind of cookies, Mitchie? Wow. Love burning everything alive after just killing one enemy. Let's see here. Nope. And that. Ooh, perfect. Love the will-o-wisp on this. Because you normally want to group people together anyway. Wow. Chocolate macadamias. Nice. See here. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. The one thing we'll need to grab is the crowbar at some point, but that'll probably happen in time. Because the crowbar on him is very good to deal with the aerial enemies that are just annoying to find, or annoying to hit. Because you can technically jump on them like that and just pretend you're Mario for a little bit, but it's much better to just shoot them and take them out. Well, what's shooting me here? You? Sure, we'll take one. What do we got here? You can go away. Oh. Thank you, Metabot. Always a pleasure to have you here. But I think that's enough money, so let's just take a look for some of the chests like that. That's not a chest, a printer. But it's for attack speed, so fuck it, I'm taking that. Gimme. We'll get our utility as we go. If we can just attack faster, that will help us out tremendously. Let's see here. There goes our boss bullets. And I think 5 is enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. Because I don't think we can sack green items just yet, and I don't want to sack those two specifically, because the explosions will help us out tremendously. But if we do find any more white items, that would help us out a little bit. Oh, there's stuff behind me, isn't there? There is. That's fine. Give me the basic chest for killing an enemy. Oh, sweet. I don't think I've gotten the infusion before, actually. Or if I did have it, it was a while ago. Well, just a little bit of freeze, that's okay. That's okay. Just getting a free 100 health boost off the start is pretty good. That's all we have to do is kill enemies. Not too bad. Did you get 28 razor wire? Not yet, no. That would be nice, but not yet. On this file we do at least, or at least on this run, we've got 5 soldier serums, which is good. So now, we've got very quick attacks, instead of his usually super slow attacks. So the rest of the kit will kind of just build around the fact that we attack very, very quickly. Ooh, Devil Boy. Hello. I love just being able to give him the stomp. Although you are a no, you are a no, and you are a no. Let's see here. We're missing a lot of the chests still. There we go. Now then, hey, look at that! Another soldier serum and a crowbar. See that? Bonus damage if they're about 90% health. Die. I love the crowbar on accurate, to be honest, because he just does so, like, he just does enough raw damage that if you can get one hit off, that's usually enough to kill most of the smaller guys. It's useless against bosses, but for clearing, like, just the general area around you, it's so nice. It's just that nice. So the aerial guys will be a problem for a while now, since they're going to have to actively cause a problem for us to not die immediately. Gain massive armor for 5 seconds. Haven't played, but heard's pretty neat. Well, I can definitely second that. Overall, the game itself is... The game is very wide, and it does actually have its ending now, so it is actually more willing to play than when I first played it when it was in early access. But it is what you'd expect. It's a roguelite, so you start each run with a fresh character. They have their own kit to work with. And then you kind of just go from there. Pick up items, kill things, get money to do shops and all that. The usual kind of stuff. Ooh. Oh. Screw you, buddy. So. And obviously some things will have augments which make them different. It's all in the grand scheme of things. But overall it just ends up being... Oops. I just burned both of those. I did just burn both of those. That's fine. Later, buddy. Anyways, let's get this tall mountain down and see how fucked we are. 2 Beetle Queens. That's not too bad. So, there's 1 Beetle Queen. Should be done shortly. Come on. There we go. 1. Pop. Maybe do that. And 2 Beetle Queens. Like that. Nice. Alright, we're gonna get rid of those. I keep forgetting that's actually a function of hers. And then we get 2 of the left-on daisies, which is actually not that good, to be honest. Pop, pop. But, at the very least, it helps. It gives us healing during this round, which is always helpful. Because all they do is just spawn mobs en masse, and it makes it a little bit crazy. Can you die? Thank you. The one thing I like about Accurate is him having at least 1 ranged option, but it is kind of slow in this game. But I guess that's kind of the trade-off, to be honest. Oh. And die. And as well as the fact that if you can find the right augments for Accurate, it makes things that much more enjoyable. Because normally you don't attack this fast, but this is like a very good attack speed for him. Just so that way you can get your contact damage off. And since you do have a lot of acid just in your base kit, it does make it easier to build a lot of status effects on him, and a lot of on-hit procs. Just so that way you can keep doing this and spamming that all along the way, because it makes it quite fun the later you get on. But that's at least stage 2, so that's not too bad. We did manage to get a crowbar, which is at least good for getting us the bonus damage, and 5 of the soldier serums, which is probably more than enough of what we need. Yeah, there are a couple new redeems. I figured I'd give you guys point dumps, even though one of them will make me stop doing this, but I have to think of another like big point drop to work with somewhere along the line. Ooh, that was good. Our medical turret also doesn't really like us right now. Come on, medical turret. What? There we go. Thank you for dying, buds. How about no? Then, oh right, there's height. I forgot the height. Later, buddy. There we go. What if I did a sketch request? For the request if you do it after the stream? I mean, that's fine, technically. Just you'd have to like DM me the sketch request, and I'm not going to spend like a ton of time on it. Well, just keep in mind I did put like an hour cooldown on that thing. So it's not exactly going to be open all of the time if people start claiming it like mad. Up. Where are the chests at? Oh wait, there's one. 77, 77. Hey, ghost hoof. 2 ghost hoof. Nice. Oh heck, I assume the sketch request was done off screen by default. Oh. Really? I mean, I didn't work that way. Oh boy. Kind of jumped a little bit too hard. But I've got CFP open, so I can do it on stream. Just keep in mind of what you're asking for, because I'm not exactly like a master artist or anything. I'm not going to be spending like a shit ton of time on it. Because I'm not exactly an art streamer by any technical definition. Well, then all of these guys, I guess I've been letting them float around for a little bit too long. Come on now. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. There we go. I'm very used to having shift be your running command, but this game likes to make you control. Oh, hey, there's our gate. Hey, Imp. Later, Imp. The imps are quite frustrating at times. And you. Oh, I just completely whipped you two. Okay. Let's see here. Where else would there be chests normally? Because if our portal is here... There's gotta be more like over here than... Because we didn't really explore this way the best last time. Let's just take a peek in the cavern, shall we? Let's see here. Plenty of dead bodies, that's fairly normal. More dead bodies. The health shrine. Thankfully our healing drone is still in relatively good shape. Whoops. Hiding over there. Let's see, where are we, buddy? Oh. I mean, getting behind is also okay, to be honest. Kind of the same with the bulls, or the buffalo bulls. I believe that's a hockey team, right? At least in terms of NHL, the Buffalo Bulls. See, that's just because we haven't done anything over here yet. Hello. Oh, hello. We get Iron Blade. That's not awful, all things considered. Up. And up. There we go. Now then, get that. And chests, oh chests, where might you be? Up, up, up. Here. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. I know they tend to hide. Yeah, they hide the new things back here. Do I want to go there right now? Not really. Like, we're powerful enough, but we don't need to go there. I don't think, at least. Does it at least give you a rerun? If you can complete the void area, at least. But do we have enough? Because we don't have healing on this character yet. I like doing the void if we have the mushrooms, at least. But doing it without those mushrooms gets a little annoying. Yeah. So maybe we'll see if we can grab some of those mushrooms, and then we will see if we can actually survive doing that. Healing chest? You want to be... No. Okay, having 4 of the Lepton daisies is actually kind of annoying, I'll be completely honest, but... Well... Come here, Imp Boy. Then poke. 3 buffalo. Get rid of you. Should pop up the rest of you. Nope. Come on. There we go. And please go away. Okay. Now they usually like having stuff over here as well. Case in point. Then we get fuel cell. Increase equipment cooldown. As well as, I believe that was bullets? Yeah, so we'll get our boss thing back at least from before. What? Yeah. What? See here, I believe that's just part of the level. Yeah. Usually speaking, the red stuff tends to denote the damage dealing items for this game, but it can get a little bit backwards in that logic sometimes. Golem. Rapidly heal outside of danger. Is that really enough for that? And more goat pup. Okay, goat pup is good. Stun you, poison you, stun you, and done. You'd think Acrid would be a weak character because he's melee, but nope. He's balanced perfectly fine. Okay, mate. Ooh, we get you. A greater wisp. I don't get to see you too often. Or I don't like seeing you all too often, to be honest. Bop. Oh, Let's see here. And we got the log on the imps. That's always nice. Please go away, and please go away. and then Buffalo can just kind of sit here and die. Then you can go away. You can go away. Also, if I am ending up playing a little bit too quickly for folks, just let me know. It might just be like my style of accurate gameplay, but I tend to go a little bit fast and loose if you catch my drift. See here. Where else did I type in? Oh, literally right here. Okay. Hey, more soldier syringe. Love it. Now we can attack even faster, and it's silly. So now we very much need on-hit effects. Let's see, hold additional equipment charge. Okay. Now we have 2 of those, so now we've got about 2 or 3 charges of the elephant gun, pretty much. Of just armor. That's always handy. Then you guys, you all are annoying. Please get out of the sky. Up. And up. There we go. Let's see here. You know what? I think we're good. We do have that rapidly heal outside of danger. And functionally speaking, the void itself is fairly good as long as you can stay inside the bubble. Right? Why don't we do that? And who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get one of the mushrooms while we're doing it. Ooh, you're a big boy. You're a very big boy. There we go, just needed 2. And 2 of them spawned. That's actually awful. There we go. There we go. Here you, jump on you. That seemed excessive, but sometimes the aspected guys kind of need a little bit extra. Pop. And then you, sir, need to stop that. Then Bull also needs to stop it. Bull's kind of a jerk. There we go. Please die. And done. Okay, so where was our boss thing? Our boss thing was up north, right? Or at least what I would imply is north on the map. Well, let's see, we've got more than enough money to actually make good use of our environment, so that's at least handy for this part of the stage. Anyways, what do we get? The Magma Worm. I really wish we had on-hit effects. Our attack speed is at least helpful for the Magma Worm, but... Hey, buddy. But he melts very quickly. The Magma Worm is kind of a bitch. Ow. As long as you can actually hit him, because he likes hiding in the ground for a very, very, very long time. Ooh, we got a lunar coin too. Nice. That kind of pays us back for the one that we spent getting the new portal going. Let's see here. Who else wants to come fight me? You apparently do. Much better. This run's going pretty well so far, I have to say. I believe that was alt usage, so... Oh, fight you, put him up. Okay, so I've got claws and can attack this quickly, and I tend to steal some of your life on the 3rd hit. Also, I can spit acid at you. Also, I can spit more acid at you. And I can jump. Can you withstand that fight, Leah? Are you tired enough to deal with a monster like this? There we go. Also, the lighting effects on the blue portal here are always fun. But let's just check out what he's got. Because this round's going well, so we could probably see about the shadow items. Although I should pull up a list for some of them, because I know that some of the cursed ones can be a little bit awkward, to say the least. Because I don't really like replacing Akker's abilities. They all work very, very well. And it would suck to lose any of them, to be completely honest, which I think is why most of those suck. Let's see, do you have anything else? No, because we already unlocked. Let's see, we can combine everything for... I think that's one of the healing items. And then that one. I don't actually remember what that plant does. So all of this is functionally useless, since I believe most of these replace his abilities. I know that one replaces his ult, and we do not want to replace his ult. So you know what? Let's go adventuring, shall we? Up. And on we go. Sometimes you just gotta go down, right? Never straight down, but sometimes you just gotta go down. And here we go. Let's enter the void, shall we? The void is a good kind of risk-reward situation where you need to stay inside these little bubbles here. Because if you're outside of the bubbles, you just constantly take chip damage the entire time. But with the character that we have right now, it's fine because we rapidly heal outside of battle. But the idea is functionally tower defense, where you need to protect this little orb from all of the enemies that pop up, which in this case are these assholes. Well, and then you have to do about 9 waves of this, where it gets a little bit awkward to actually get it going. There we go. Up, up. Oh, there's freezing ones already. That's not good. Go away. Go away, please. Pop. Let's see here. Was that actually the first wave already? No. We still gotta go 42. Down through the green tunnel into the purple gap in reality. Yeah, exactly. You know, as you normally do. Wow. Let's see here. You do kind of have to stay in here to charge it, though, so just keep that in mind. Hey there. There we go. The missiles are great. Let's see here. Okay, so let's charge. So where are we going next? We're going this way. Cool. So, you basically just need to hop from circle to circle, defending each one in waves. Monsters will get one more plentiful. The monsters will start to get items too, and you kind of just have to balance it out and deal with it. Welcome, Caribou. Hope you're having a good night so far. We're kind of just having fun with this because I wanted a bit of a silly game to follow up the ones that we've been doing lately. And Risk of Rain 2 is definitely a fairly silly game to work with. But how are things on your side so far? Have you been able to enjoy yourself? Yoink. Alright then, we've got the lizards and they've got 5 ranks of ghost hub. That's actually okay, that just means they'll come to us quicker. That's actually one of the more tame ones you can get, so I don't mind that too much. In a way, my day was fine. Well, sorry to hear it wasn't perfect, but at the very least, you're here now, so you can just kind of sit back and relax and chill, take your mind off things, while we go on a ruthless murdering spree with an ancient alien creature who likes to spit acid at everything. Well, now then you. I know y'all can walk fast, but yeah, don't worry, we're breaching the cell, we're right here. We're just a melee character. It's hard when you limit our kids. Let's see here. You know, I can hear something, but I guess it didn't want to pop up in time. Hey, we got meat. Nice. Alright, next one. Over there. Okay. Just finished off Bloodborne, beat the final boss yesterday, so I was happy. Ah, very nice. Ah. And we'll just wait here to reload. Just heal back up. And then, on we go. Let's see, protons. Oh. Is that a boss, or is that just an enemy? I think it's just an enemy, right? Huh. That's a tanky as all hell enemy. This is actually really awkward for Acrid to deal with. They're also flying very quickly because of the shoes. Please go away. Oh, hello there, Fire Variant. How about you suck a dick? Now then you go away. At least these guys aren't too plentiful, but they are fairly annoying. Now then, I guess we can get that out of the way too, actually. We could probably use the ult on them, since the ult's only on like an 8-second cooldown. There we go. So, rude boys. Oh. Monster teeth. Oh, that's actually good for him. Start healing more on kill. And since we kind of want to murder everything anyways. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh. Huh. Still sounds like something was behind me during all that. Oh no, that ticking is just the damage going off. That's a really weird way for directional audio to work without damage, to be honest. Because it's supposed to just be damage to us for being outside the circle. But to anyone who's actually wearing headphones right now, or your speakers are sensitive to it, it does seem to be like it's coming from that direction, and it's always coming from that direction, which is a little bit odd. And yeah, of course, you guys. What do we get? We get... Oh, they can do double damage occasionally. That's good. Please die. Please just die. I do not like the probes with a character who does not have a gun. Bop, bop, bop. Thank you. Then please go away, sir. So, sure, if you don't want to come by and visit, that's fine by me. Let's see here. Thankfully, we're doing okay. But we do gotta worry about the probes. The probes give us not as much room to work with. So if we can melee attack them, it's worth it. Since they don't exactly have a ton of health. It's mostly just taking so long because we're just spinning them and waiting for 15 ticks of damage to go off. But you'll notice when we just run into things, we tend to do about 100 to 400. So it would be significantly easier if we could just hit them. So that's Broach. Oh, it's not that helpful. Oh, over there. Okay, that's actually pretty close. Yoink. Let's see here. We've got probes and blizzards with goat hoof and 5 ranks of potentially double damage, which is why I'm taking so much. And then they add in the tower shrooms to it too. That's just mean. Ah, that's what that does. Okay. That's an infection more so than anything else. So it's not great to use on a single target like those guys, but that's okay. There we go. Good to use on little guys though, because it can just transfer to everyone else. There we go. And it's just good to stay by it anyways. We've got 4 ranks of the healing flower, so that will be doing quite a lot for us. There we go. Then you, sir. Oh, right, the mushrooms. The mushrooms don't actually get close. So again, something I don't like having a non-gun character for. But that's okay. We'll just deal with it. Actually, do that, because it'll poison both of them. There we go. And let's see here. Which final boss? I'm not sure what you mean, Leah. Also, here's the start of our razor wire empire. But for right now, it's more so just the mushrooms in general are annoying here. Just because, like, Acrid can't actually move that much out of the circle to do damage without just using his sprint breath or his ult. But now that we've got the razor wire, that's actually going to help us out a lot. So those turrets are accidentally going to kill absolutely everything once they laser us down. That's also getting kind of loud, isn't it? Hold on. Okay. Lost my headphone. Da, da, da. Oh, I put them right there. Thought they were nearby. Thought they had to unwrap a new pair because the old ones were starting to die out. Kind of just tangly still. Let's just here. I like that my phone still hasn't recognized I'm streaming just yet. There we go. Good job, buddy. Alright, let's double check audio. It's gonna be getting this intense. Alright, test 1, test 2. And test 1, test 2. I think it's still okay. I'm assuming you guys can still hear me, even though the levels themselves look a little bit silly. Up. Just got 2 mushrooms causing problems. Yeah, just walk off the cliff, please. Thank you. Very much appreciated. There we go. What did that give us? The Rose Buckler. Ooh, okay. Reduces damage while sprinting. I'll take it. So where are we going for the last 3? So what they get? Turn invisible at low health. Huh. Seems kind of useless for an enemy that's always going to be charging you anyways. Oh. Up. And... hello. Let's get round 6 done out of the way. This one's kind of alright, since the melee guys will have some problems getting to us. But the probes are going to get annoying, and the mushrooms are going to be very annoying. Yeah, because they've already started. Where the hell are those guys? You. I'm just going to spit at you for a bit. We'll just let everything else die. Oh, actually, no, we won't do that. There we go. 1, maybe. 2, no. There we go. Oh, right, they can heal in the ground, but he can't actually be hit by me because it's sitting in the spot that I can't hit him. Boy, mushrooms, you're a bit of a jerk, aren't you? There we go. Later to all of our nearby enemies. Get free healing off that. And hello, mushroom. Would you like to maybe die? There we go. See, plenty of health and another rose buckler. So far, this isn't quite paying out the same level of dividends as before. But at the very least, Acrid with meat in his mouth is pretty cute. I didn't actually see a light, so yeah, it's all the way over here. Alrighty, let's go. Not had very good item droppage on this one just yet, but maybe we'll get lucky on these last couple. Because at the very least, this will let us restart the run and get us even more items going along. So I don't mind it too much. What is that? Slow enemies on hit. That's actually not great for us. So, hi bird friend, please die. I guess that's one of the new enemies introduced to the wave. Okay. What else we got? Not much. And pop. And I think there's a probe. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Pop. Turning invisible doesn't really mean much when I can see all the stack positions above your head. That's kind of a useless thing for the enemies, to be honest. Because them turning invisible means next to nothing. Pop. There we go. And then mush, which don't really need that happening. There we go. Another one? Really? We don't need that much defense as we're doing this. Alright, the last one. There's the portal out. There we go. Hello there. Alright, let's see what's last. Only while sprinting. Yeah, that's also a point. Plant a healing fruit on kill. That's useless for them. That's absolutely useless on them. Okay, I'll take it. That's at least good for me. Because they could actually get something useful that actually deals damage, but if their buff is that they get to eat plants upon our death, that doesn't help them at all. Oh. But that is something that's in his new shop, so I'm not sure if that would be a good thing to grab if we can go back there again, to be honest. Oh. And we are just about done here, too, so hopefully the last sighting isn't complete garbage, and we can get some use out of it at least. Really now. There we go. We got the happiest mask. Chance on killing an enemy to summon a ghost. Interesting item. Also, the void is free in case you want to explore post this point. I don't think there's anything more you can do here other than explore, to be honest, but it looks nice. You could probably take some pretty sick screenshots in here. But other than that, I don't know if there is anything really. Because you don't get any additional chests here. There's like the void energies just kind of sitting here. And you can get on top of some weird places, but it's more so for your own benefit than anything else. But other than that, I guess we're done here. So let's just reset our run. Now that we finished all 9 waves, we've gotten a few items, most of which aren't that great, but still good. Let's see, cookie dough done. Got 2 spoons. Anyone want one? Well, I would like one, but share with the chat first. I kind of ate too much with dinner anyways. There we go. Onwards. Back to square one. Hey, look at that. We're back here. And our gunner turret has already found something. Good job, buddy. Always appreciate getting a little bit of extra currency as we start. Let's see here. That's a webtoon update, that's not important. What is this? I have never seen that before. Hello, Raven. Pop, pop, pop. You can go away. I have not seen this pillar before. That seems like something I should be doing something with, to be honest, but nothing's really coming to mind. Jukin has a cookie. I am making about 100. Sounds good. I'm always down to get a cookie. Wow, they plopped us right next to our arena, too. Oh. Whoops. We just put our armor trinket on a bot. That's not good. There we go. Does that actually activate on us, or does it just activate the trinket on itself, to be honest? Because that's actually kind of worthless on a separate bot. Oh, I forgot that a boss spawns after you do a rerun. Come on. Pop. Pop. Also, should probably just get that off, to be honest. Hey there, wandering vagrant. Well, can we avoid that blast? I don't think we can, to be honest, but bomb. Later, jellyfish. Let's see here. Still plenty to go around, so that's pretty good. But I guess we should move on, because we actually need items from here. Sticky bomb replacements, we've got another healing flower, health on hits. I'll take health on hit. Or just health on damage. Huh. Okay, so those are the orbs that are in that tower. A little bit of photosensitivity warning, that's okay. Go away. That's here. Our gunner turrets are definitely doing their jobs. That's good. Oh, you're saying it's modern art in regards to the pillar? Probably. But I am curious if there is something else. Hey, there's the fungus. That's the fungus that's good if you're standing still. So that way you're just constantly healing a pretty set amount, which is why that's good in the void as well. It's not the greatest on him because his like basic attacks move him forward. So that looks like our equipment drone died to something. So rip our item, but I guess I'll have to find a new one. That's okay. Having the armor is good, but sometimes you can't really avoid it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go down. Maybe we'll find something downstairs. Okay. No, we won't. Fine. At least it only does damage to you, so it's not exactly the end of the world if it happens. There's really 2 of these bleed shrines on here. That's a little excessive, guys, don't you think? Pop. I love death. And Razor Wire on a melee character is just silly. Jesus. They really want us to have money on this level. I don't think I've seen this many emergency drone. I don't think I've had an emergency drone just yet. But the fact that it costed like 522 for that, I'm assuming there's something good about it. Can I Goomba Stomp? Nice. Goomba Stomping is always nice when you get the chance to. Let's see here. This Accurate is a good boy, and I do love him. But he can get dicked over fairly easily if there's just an abundance of flying enemies like this, and you don't have like the best answer to them. Like, say, his infection. Let's see here. Doesn't look like much around here. Hey, damage chest. With the focus crystal, which is another good thing for him. Which is just things beside you take more damage. Not as great on everyone else, but oh hey, we're a goddamn melee character. Having things beside us is a goddamn natural occurrence. So a lot of the items in the game, while they aren't perfect for everybody, a lot of the items are just unfunnily handy for Acrid. Because there's a lot of if things are close to you, or on hit, or blah 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 blah, which affects certain ones in certain ways, just because certain builds just have a niche to them. Like the one guy with the shotgun, the on-hit build effects don't work the best for him if you're trying to actually build that up a lot. But it works well for the one robot with a nail gun, because he's going to be shooting constantly as you go along. Also, I don't know what the rest of the lockbox is, so hopefully we actually find it. There we go. Ooh, Warbear. That's partly handy. We don't actually have enough money for that. It's not yet. There we go. Give me that. This is the cheap chest now, so... Sticky Bomb. Nice. Sticky Bomb's not too bad. Just chance on hits to put a bomb on enemies. I can't really complain about that. See here. Did we get up there? No. Close, but no. And thankfully it's just our beetle ghost dying. That's not a concern. The ghosts from the happiest map just naturally lose health, so we don't have to worry about their health bars all too much. We do have to worry about the healing drone, though, because that's kind of what's letting us be just a little bit risky. Let's see here. What else is actually around? Because it's getting kind of sad. Hey, look at that damage, or utility chest, actually. Not perfect, but might help. Crit faster. Okay, sure. That the only one record release covers of some songs, but you know your voice isn't good. Hold on. Isn't good for the songs you want to cover, but also the songs that are just going to make people worry about you. Well, all things considered, if you're just covering a song, it's not necessarily going to just be a thing of, oh, hey, they're probably suicidal or depressed. But I can see where the concern's coming from, at least. But, honestly, Jasper, sometimes it's just kind of nice to have fun and sing, to be honest. Because what is singing but just expressing your inner self? If people worry about you, then, well, fuck, they should worry about you. They're your friends. Friends should always take care of each other. Hey, missile drone. That's good. Doesn't look like that door is to be open. It looks like that beetle is dead, but that's okay. Alright, I'm declaring this area kind of pointless, so let's just grab our boss portal. There we go. True, but I don't want to overly make people worry about me. I can understand that. But people will be taking things in moderation anyways, so... Later, buddy. Jellyfish are awfully suicidal themselves in this game. Let's see here. Anything around... Just another new portal. I don't think we need that on the first level. Not yet, at least. But... Let's see here. Last portal was pretty close to us, from what I recall. I just gotta find it. There it is. Dunju. Wandering Vagrants. Wandering Vagrant's not too bad, it's just one of those airborne enemies that gets a little bit annoying to play against as Vagrant. Oh, there's two of them this time. Okay, that doesn't help at all. Wow. Thankfully we can kind of stay in the air with a melee attack, but that does require you to actually hit him. Oh, also, this is what it's like having about 8 of the syringes. Either 7 or 8, I'm not quite sure which. And then move fast out of combat. Not a great item, but it's an item. It's better than nothing, realistically. But, anyways, y'all can die. What else do we got here? Because we're basically just in turret mode while we're waiting for the portal to finish off. Let's see here. It's a Saturday night, right? Ooh. Where's that music coming from? Sorry, the ice. Pop. Isoline jellyfish are definitely awkward as all hell. Let's see here. Honestly, we could probably just stand here, to be honest. There we go. All charged, done. Let's move on. Because we do get experience, and then placing a war banner in the next stage isn't a bad thing. But I would still just recommend Jasper. If you just want to, like, exercise your voice a little bit, the Primordial Teleporter aligns with the moon. Yep. We're already going to the moon. That's kind of a problem. That would be a good sign that we need to avoid that. Although we are kind of built for it now, but going to the moon already? I'm not sure if that's a good idea, to be honest. I zoned out, I heard my name. No worries there, Jasper. I'm just saying, if you want to sing, then I would just recommend singing. It's not a bad thing, but... Well, there we go. Please die. Please die. Oh, I missed those. And I think I can get them. There we go. Later, Bronzong. You are our friend, but not quite in this instance. Let's see here. Elephant. A seed. A seed. And then the money gun. I don't know if the money gun's actually helpful for us or not, so let's just grab the seed. For the egg. Transform it into a speeding draconic fireball, dealing damage when you pass through enemies. That's actually not too bad. And thank you, Jasper, for all of the redeems. I'll get those in just a quick second once I'm able to find my water. Let's see here. Medical chest. Gives us more of the mushrooms, which is always good. And then, what do we got here? Angry Bronzong. Please go away, Angry Bronzong. I did no wrongs. Let's see. Printer for Focus Crystal? Printer for Focus Crystal. That's tempting. The fact that you can't choose what you get rid of, though, is the concern. So there goes the Rusting Key. But we're still good on our attacks. Heal outside of battle. We're not going to avoid again. Thanks, so that's okay. Then one more. 5 and 5. That's okay. Because now it's just constantly good damage against things that are right beside us. So I'll take that for now. Okay. Let's see here. Anything up here? I was gonna have to do those. I should probably stand up for it, just because of the fact that I've been sitting a bit too long today. If the fact that 2 streams going isn't any indication. Let's see here. Oh, I swear I had a water bottle with me that was actually full. But I guess I put it down somewhere. I wasn't quite thinking. Yep. There we go. Much better. And I'm really, really hoping to God none of y'all can actually hear my neck cracking, to be honest. That's always like the one thing I have to worry about when I'm out and about. Because I try my best to keep that hidden, but visually speaking, it's hard to keep hidden. But if I can at least keep it while people aren't looking, then it's usually okay. Let's see. Random equipment, something I don't know, and the wings. I don't think we need the wings, to be honest. The wings are good, but okay, nope. Just for going down. Wings are good if you can actually land all your jumps is probably a better thing to say, but we have our jumps. That's kind of all the they will need most of the time. They don't exactly need to waste an equipment slot on it. We have a what was that? Ooh. That actually lasts for a while, too. You know what? That's actually better than the wings. I'll take it. It also seems to make you invincible during it, so... Where's that guy at? Later, buddy. Yeah, it just makes you into a 3-pronged fireball, which is always nice. And since we've got 3 charges on that right now, it should help us out actually a good bit if we do have invincibility during that. Especially with things like that, there's ice lines, don't die very quickly. Well, there we go. Oh wait. That and gunner turret? Not great, but sure. Alright, other ghosts. There we go. Let's see here. We got a couple things down there. At least there's a printer down there. Although, the good thing with Accurate as well is that your jump like that does not improve fall damage, which is very good for him. And there's another turret on it, so yeah, we're probably just going to be keeping this, to be honest. Since it seems to scale up how our damage works anyways, so you'll notice we're hitting things for like 1,000 with it. Alright, Leah, enjoy your loot. We'll still be having fun if you're wanting to come close. If you wanna... Oh, cooking dinner, right. Not everyone's on the coast, so a jump or random. That's not helpful. We're like super late game. We actually need items, buddy. Let us know what you're having for dinner to get back, Leah. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of these fortune shrines, to be honest. Or much. Ooh. What does this do, please? Up, up, up. You and your allies enter a frenzy. A frenzy, okay. What is the frenzy? Oh! And how long does that last? Invincibility or Berserker Rage? That's hard. I'll take the risk on Berserker Rage, because I'm curious. But let's just take a peek at what else is around. Because if we're going to the moon next, we're gonna have to be a little careful. Wow, wow. Although the volcanic thing does let us fly. The utility of flight might be better, but against the moon boss, is that really better? That's an odd thing to compare. Oh boy. Y'all are having fun. Thank you for dying. Another gunner turret. It's not that helpful. Let's see. Here we've got a heal. Don't recall what that does, and well, I guess we're figuring out what that does. Activating interactable summons a squid turret. Yeah, that's not that helpful. The healing probably would have been helpful. But sometimes you just gotta learn. Let's see here. That's open. Let's put chest up here. Y'all been skimping out on me, keeping the chest out of my vision. Another topaz. Although we keep seemingly getting rid of our actual things. Let's see here. Flower, more razor wire, and the gem. I'll just go with more razor wire. That's the bandolier. God damn it. Bandelier's not that helpful. So all it does is reset our cooldowns, and the cooldowns on accurate are kind of pitifully low anyways. Bop. Later, buddy. Thank you for letting me bounce on you. Let's take a peek here. Another window, huh? Bop. Oh, they're just all around. Alright. Let's peek here. Can you die, maybe? Thank you. Now then, anything else around that we should be careful of? Because I can only imagine more gunner turrets. And we can scrap items if we want. But I don't think we can choose how to scrap them. And an incinerator drone. It's actually not awful to get this late in the game. Oh right, it's this area. So the teleporter is like in a framing. Or it's in a frame situation. That's here. The squid turrets are just bound to die, so that's fine. Now then, meteor shower, do we need to worry about you, realistically? I guess just worry that it's gonna hit us, but... I do like the attack speed. Wow. Although I'm not sure if that's going to be helpful, to be honest. I think I might see if we can find it again. Yeah. Give me that. That kind of just makes it more helpful, to be honest. Hey there, much, buddy. But we attack fast enough that it doesn't really matter if we go into Berserker Rage. If we weren't able to find, like, any of the Soldier Serum, then maybe. But we're honestly fine without Berserker mode. Here. Let's just cancel out the fall damage for now. Where is our teleporter, now that I think about it? And I'm not sure if we passed that or not. Gold chest. Not one we need to worry about. Oh. Then old chest that we don't have to worry about either. Anything on top of here, by chance? Looks like a no. Oh. That's already been opened. Where are you, shrine? Because I know they like hiding the shrine away, this area. So it gets a little awkward to find. A printer? A printer for boss damage? If you could actively choose, then it would be okay, but yeah, since we're not using more focus crystals, not great. Also the fact that it spits things down there, and of course it takes 2 of our focus crystals off the top. I think that's enough. Now, did we actually get both of them? No. Let's see here. I think we did. Sure, we'll take it. A free utility chest. Sure, we'll take that. For just a shield. That's gonna be kind of pointless. But that does mean that we've been missing things over here, so kind of worth checking around. That's a scrap item thing. Okay. Let's see. Gunner turret. They give you a lot of the gunner turrets lately. I don't know what it's about, but I find on some runs I end up just getting like gunner turrets in a row. Oh, bleed on hit. That's good to get now. I think we're just gonna run the same issue as before, to be honest. Where's the portal hatch? That is admittedly just the one complaint I have with this version of the game. They don't exactly tell you where the portal is, and if you pass by it, it doesn't mark it on your map for you unless it's done. So it gets a little bit annoying trying to find it at points, and you just end up wasting a lot of time trying to find it again. That's just a mushroom. Doesn't seem like anything's over here. Well, unless something is all the way up here, but it's not looking like it. Bonk. Hey, the buddies. Now then, where could we find things? Can't be up there, right? Yeah, no, because we've been up here before. Oh. Alright, well thank you for razor wiring yourself to death. Hopefully enjoy your ride next time. See here. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Guys, where is our teleporter? Because it's a fairly distinct one. It's not quite the same as the red ones that we have been tackling already, but they just hide it in weird spots. I don't like that. But we'll find it eventually. We just need to run around the map for a little bit to actually find where they hid it. Although they usually hide it in the cliffs somewhere, so I guess I should check around there. That. Like nothing's going on my phone, so that's okay. That chest I missed, huh? With 4 of the shield. I mean, 200 shield's not awful. Well, a little under 200 shield. No. Up. Anything over there I need to worry about? I don't think I do, but I reach that. No. I'd have to go from the other side. It doesn't look like there's much over there anyways. Alright then. What's around? One of the preset checkpoints. Not too bad. Now then. Oh, cool. It's just right here. Glad we found it. As well as another gunner portal. Cool, so what happens if we go back there then? Soulless control unit makes sense. He's one of the more annoying things to fight, but he just exists here. Okay. But later, Solus. You're kind of an annoyance, to be completely honest, but he does his best. Also you. Please stop. Let's see. Later to all of those guys who thought they could hit me. Let's see. What else is around? Just the mushrooms? That's okay. They really just need this. There we go. There's bleed hit. Let's see. What else is around? Oh. They're all spawned up there. Well, not much I can do about that, because I need to charge this, so I guess we're just sitting down here. And it'll be pretty. While we're spitting acid and everything. Oh. There we go. Oh, excuse me? It is kind of boring, unfortunately, having to do this, but they don't really give you too much of an option when Acrid has to just stand in here, and all you have to spit. There you go. And then I don't think that actually Blue Orb. Blue Orb, what are you doing? That for one thing. Weird, I paid for the blue orb, but it doesn't want to seem to do it. I guess we're going to the moon with this kit then. Let's see if we can beat the final boss. I'm guessing we're going to be in ICU by the time we actually deal with them, but I guess we'll have to see. But welcome to Commencement, the room of Tetrapor 5? I think that's the name at least. Engineering Perfection. Cool, we unlocked the engineer. Maybe we can play him next time. But for now, let's see if we can actually beat the boss, because he's a little rough. Facing him with a bandit was annoying, just because I'm not exactly talented with the shotgun, but at the very least, this should be an interesting take on it, since he is going to be... He is a melee build as well, I'll spoil that much. He's a bit of a melee build. But he should be pretty enjoyable for us to deal with, at least. Let's see here. We'll be running into some enemies shortly, so don't worry that it's so empty right now. They just don't know that we're on the moon, so they don't know to actually spawn anything in. But once we get over to here, you'll notice there's a bit of an escape ship here. After we finish the boss, we have to escape back to that thing. Oops. Please die. Oh boy. I don't like missing with that, to be honest. Also, thank you for killing yourself by rapid firing on us. Makes our life pretty easy. Let's see here. Hey, look, it's a tank boy. Come here. Bonk. They've got a little bit of acid out on him. I'm not sure what the best option for us to actually killing him is, to be honest, but we have ways. Just mainly because I don't think they... No, they can be stunned. There we go. That's also a test. Can we take damage during that? I don't think we can, to be honest. There we go. Just spit on him. Just when in doubt, we gotta treat ourselves like the mommies we want to step on us and just spit on everything. Oh. Right, there's a tumbleweed behind us, isn't there? Hey, buddy. Let's see. Oh, that's usually one of the tanks. We don't need to worry about that. Let's see here. What we need to do is destroy a few of the towers that are kind of just laying about. And try not to die, really. Which you can see them usually pretty easily because of those glowing lights, but you do have to be a little bit careful with actively finding them. But pretty much it's the same thing as pretty much every other thing. You just need to stay in there and follow the rules, to be honest. And at least to follow the rules of this thing. Boy. Okay, that's a lot of health. Please die. It looks like we do still have our healing drone, only it's just not in here for some reason. Also, where's that damage coming from? Puddles of fire. Uh-oh, is it that thing? No, it's those things, but he's just kind of chilling out there. Hey buddy, you want to come join the party? I dare ya. Probably shouldn't have dared him. Nope. But that's okay, we finished off the trial, so we can kind of just go ham on him now. Please stop. There we go. Having the augmented things here get a little bit annoying because they are fairly strong. There we go. Please stop, sir. Let me cut you with my hands. Much better. Alright, let's find the rest of the towers. Because we need to kind of take care of all those and then teleport it to the Moonlord, who will be like, hey bitch, what are you doing on my island? To which we will reply, trying to leave. And he will tell us, no one's allowed to be here, no one's allowed to leave. The secrets must be mine. Also, the fact that we have 9,000 gold already, the money gun might have honestly been investment. Let's see. Do we really want more shields while we're sprinting? Not really. What's this? Leave that's the gas. Not the phone. Why would we need that? There we go. Oh, this one. This one's kind of the same. It just wants you to stay in the circle long enough, then it wants to constantly push you out. There are enemies spawning over there, just they have a really hard time getting through the barriers here. They're the smartest of guys. Even with seeking missiles, they tend to be a little bit dumb. Let's just do that in case anything around him. There we go. Hey there, buddy. What's up? Ow. Just a little bit moida. Now then, let's see here. That will let us get up to here. And then we can get up there. And then they're all just screwing around down there. So, nice, we did hit. Wow. Thankfully our ultimate tends to spread to things at least once from what I recall. Let's see, releases disease that deals 100% damage. The disease spreads up to 20 targets. Yeah, so it's fairly nice. Although it does only do about 20 damage, so you take what you can get. Anyways, what are you for, sir? Because you look very twisty. Yeah, you're not one of these. Those look like elemental tumbleweeds. I don't like that very much. I very much don't like you kind of chilling in my limited space. Okay. How about you leave me alone, sirs? There we go. That's better. And we're getting help from the tower, so that's always good. I also like how we summoned the ghost of a machine. And then only one more tower to do. So where is it exactly? Please die. Oh, it's over there. Can't believe I missed that on the first run. Well, now then, how far of a jump can I make? Thankfully far enough. Well, alrighty then. Hopefully folks are ready to see the Moonlord, because as soon as we take over that last tower... Oops. Oh boy. Yeah, as soon as we take over this tower here, we should be teleported up fairly quickly. So we'll have to see if our build is actually good enough or not for this. Let's see. There's the Pillar of Soul. What does the Pillar of Soul do? Oh. Oh, the area decreases, right. You gotta stay by it the entire time while it's increasing in size. This is where gun characters tend to be a little bit better. But it looks like the enemies are being nice to us, so that's good. No, never mind. Something's trying to shoot us. Hello there. It looks like we can pay something for that. I don't know what that is. But we can pay a lunar pod, so... let's see here. Defiant Gouge. I'm just gonna check that. The blue items can get a wee bit annoying. Risk of range. Defiant Gouge. Defiant Gouge is a lunar item for screen 2. Whenever the holder activates a shrine or a cleansing pool, a Defiant Gouge, like Shrine of Combat would. Why would you want that? It's functionally just making everything that you activate a Shrine of Combat, which is kind of pointless considering this is the end of the game. So, no. Don't really need to worry about that. I guess let's just keep taking a look around then. So we at least got all the 4 towers done. We gotta go over here and go say hi to the Moonlord. So, who's ready for the final boss of base game? Because here we go. Only took about it'll probably take about an hour and 20 minutes to fully finish this, but at the very least, that's not too bad for a Risk of Rain run. But, welcome to the Moonlord. He's got a hammer. So this is going to be a bit of a melee brawl, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, to be honest, because he does a lot of damage. And I'm not sure how well we can actually manage with that, to be honest. But he doesn't take the stunning all too well. And then that. Go. There's his wave attack. Thankfully we can dodge that fairly easily. Ow. Now this. That actually affects him. Okay, no, we can still take damage during it, so... Right. The one thing with him is that he's very good at destroying drones. So if you've been building drones at all, then your build is going to go to shit fairly quickly. Well, thankfully we can avoid this fairly easily. There we go. There we go. And then we'll get phase 1 of him down at least. Ow. No. We'll just do that and just kind of avoid it for now. He's being a bit of a dingus about this. Hey, buddy. Hello. And... bonk. There we go, round 1 done. And welcome the pillars that he builds up, which is functionally just an ad wave for him while he heals. Which is a little bit awkward on him, but that's... Let's just get rid of all the Lunar Chimeras and all of these stupid things. Because pretty much just every enemy counts towards this. Oh, I really got stuff within the ultimate on you. There we go. There we go. These guys are the most annoying, but they are kind of providing us with a lot of damage outside our field, so that's always good at least. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, done. Get that off on you. Alright, we do have some tumbleweeds as part of this fight. Forgot about that. There we go. What else we got? Got you. Said you. Why are you being a jerk about this? There we go. Oh. But, let me Goomba Stomp you. Bonk. Oh, come on now. That was so on point. Bonk. Anyways, what else you got? There should be one more thing. Looks like it's tumbleweeds. Really just let tumbleweeds be the last thing we fight, huh? Hello again, King. So, here's the fun part of this fight. Oh no, not quite. You have to do it one more time and then comes the fun part of the fight. Pop, 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 pop. And he'll do his giant jump. Bonk. Probably better to just stun these guys, to be honest. There we go. You're done. Oh, we can detonate. Oh. Never mind, we're dead. I kind of forgot about that attack. That kind of melts melee characters. But, oh well. We made it to at least the boss on 1 run of Acrid. That's pretty good. One of these days we'll get a full Acrid win. Acrid win. Acrid is admittedly just one of the harder characters to do in the first place. But, now we've got the Engineer. What does the engineer have? Bouncing grenades. Charge up to 8 grenades to deal 100% damage each. Place a 2-stage mine that deals 300. Place an impenetrable shield and the Gauss auto turret. Okay. Plays kind of similarly to before. The bouncing grenades is kind of interesting. And then the Artificer, which is what Kizu was talking about before. I don't play her very often, but she does seem interesting. We do also have a multi, which is just a multi-tool robot. But let's try the Engineer. I can't imagine it being too complicated for him. And at the very least, we have a ranged character to work with. And we can see if we can unlock the... Yeah, there we go. Let's see, do we want to do this? Probably not the character that we just started with. Ooh, that's a nice dash. Oh. Okay, that could be interesting. Let's see how he flicks then, since he's got functionally just the grenade launchers on his shoulder. And what counts as ammo? Since he's firing just the 2. I guess what you'd want to do is build attack speed, as well as any increases in damage that you can get across. There we go. Okay. Okay, 2 steps, so they have to actually get in there and then it will proc. Okay. I like that. And that just kind of charges up over time. And then we can toss that out as an engineer would by default. Oh, we can charge up. That was what it was. There we go. Of course, we have the ukulele on this one. Okay. Shotgun effect. Now then, what else you got, buddy? Yep. And it looks like that's actually a pretty good thing to just kind of place down and forget, to be honest. Since those look like they can be stacked up for a while. And they don't distract and health. Which is actually fairly good. And the fact that he just covers is kind of fun. Let's see here. Damage just for 30? Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let them charge up quicker. Let's see. Should be able to get up there, right? You don't need too much fancy to do it. Come on. There we go. Now then, how expensive are you today? 17 for a goat hoof. That's actually good. Yep. And then at least with the ukulele, any hit that we can get is probably a good thing, just so that way we can get the bounces going in terms of our damage. Yep. Although health is definitely a concern on him. Trying to gain nothing. Oh well. Well, is it a thing where we can only have 2 items? Sure. Your point. I guess I'll have to try it out and see. Get a little bit more for that. Probably nothing else up here, I'd say, right? Doesn't look like it, so we'll have to wait for some to spawn. Oh. Well, I found the lunar pod in this area. Weird that's all the way up there, but sure. Yeah, there are not more guys around? Oh, you can only hold on to that for so long. Like this type of the scary timer game, I see. Yeah, a little bit of the scary timer gamer. But welcome, Cap. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening so far, and a pleasure to have you back. It has been a hot minute since you've been able to drop by. But how are things going on your side? Not sure I'd like to introduce Kit all too much. At least not yet. I'll have to try to speed, because you have to leave his shots good shots. Actually, these grenades out here. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's actually good for people chasing, but it's not that great for everything else. Okay. And then it's a shield protecting from range damage. Interesting. Oh, we have enough of the chest. Why are we waiting? Gimme. equipment charge. There we go. Then how far can he chuck those? Decently far. Hello. Oh, you just avoided it? Okay, fine. Let's see. Gunner drone, not my concern. Let's see. Where else can we go with this guy? Looks like down here. Things are good. I got to have lunch with a friend that I haven't seen in a long time today. Ah, very nice, very nice. Especially nowadays, it tends to be a little bit harder to meet up IRL with people, so that's always a lovely thing when it can happen. Ooh. Bouncing is the name of the game, apparently. But always good that you're able to connect back up. Hopefully, oh, right, we don't have on this character. Hopefully it's not too bad to meet up with him again in the future as well, since I know things are getting a little bit better in terms of actually meeting up with folks. But it's still going to be a little bit of a problem until everything gets sorted out. Yeah. Love some Daisy. That might be okay, since he seems to be a bit of a lurker character anyways. Well, much better. Don't quite have enough of that just yet. Yeah, his kit is weird. I'm not sure I like the shotgunning grenades, to be honest. Although it's ranged still, which is good. But definitely still weird. Oh. Probably won't want here. And it looks like there is a limit on the turrets. You only seem to have 2 up at a time. And he seems to be able to hurt them pretty badly. Chuck. Good boy. Yeah, engineer might die fairly quickly. Doesn't have the best of utilities against anything, really. So if those powerful enemies are screwing us up now, this is going to be a fairly risky run, I feel. Okay, that was our pod, so don't have to worry about that. But just here, so what do we get out of it? The focus cube, that's not that good here. I feel like you don't want things that close to you. At least not fully. And oh. Yeah, not sure I like his kit as much, but it's nice to have him at least. The fact that they try to include all of the characters from Risk of Rain 1 is always, that's actually not bad. And a lunar pod. You get brittle crown. Gain gold on hit, but lose gold on hit. Oh. That's actually not that great. Especially when we're this early in the game, we're going to be getting hit a lot. Don't do that many hits. I guess functionally good, but... oh well. Oh yeah, we did actually get through Doki Doki Literature Club a while ago, by the way, Cap. So that was actually pretty fun to go through, so thank you for letting me just kind of revisit it again and just kind of experience it. The VODs are up on YouTube if you need something to watch in your idle time, but it was a fun time overall, so it was kind of nice to revisit. Tried our best to get everything, but unfortunately all the RNG things were just not quite my favorite. Oh, the Titans. Hello. Oh. There we go. Sprint faster? That's really not that helpful game. Just don't do much either. For some reason, any time limits, no matter how generous, always make me anxious. I cry, or I can never enjoy Risk of Rain. No, that's perfectly understandable, Cap. It's definitely a bit of a risk with this game if you just let your timer go out too far before you get to the end game. Because if you let something set over on a boss, then you can just have pretty much your entire organs kicked out of your face. Not this character, I'm really just not liking his kid, I'll be completely honest with you. Yeah, I'm just not liking his kid, to be honest. I can't see how building that's going to be good. So why don't we just try going our robot routes, and let's do multi. And we'll see if we can grab the other robot as well. We can't grab the other robot as multi, I forgot about that. That's okay. Let's see here, what is our... Right, our ult is just switching weapons. Wow. There we go. Multi is fun, if only because of the nail gun, because he has pretty good on-hit builds, if you find the right items, at the very least. Let's see, chest there. Get rid of you. Not quite. So if you can get attack speed and on-hit for multi, it's actually not too bad to just kind of spam your nails at things and just let the status effects build up, because it ends up being a fairly easy time to just kind of let him have his fun. And other than that, you basically have a gun. I believe that's, yeah, stun grenade, which I don't use the most, but it is helpful. Also, can you hit that? Thank you. Medkit? Medkit's not quite for right now. Go away. Also, if you do have to aim for it, he's a decent sniper with the stake gun as well. So these guys, at least, are pretty easy to just kind of snipe out of the air. Yeah, he's a little bit of a speedy boy. It's not like too hard to get him going, but you'll notice his walking speed by default is fairly bad. Wow. So you kind of have to balance it out a little bit, where you're kind of expected to tank things for a little bit longer than most of the other characters until you get a few other speed boosts. Warbanner's not bad to get early. We'll be leveling up a lot though, so we'll be placing them everywhere in the first world. There we go. But that's partly why one of his skills is just running, because of the fact that he kind of needs something to just make him quicker, because he's very slow by default. Please don't screw up my aim. Thank you, buddy. Now then, would you like to die? Much better. Later, buddy. Now then, what about you guys? I also want to get it over here, if at all possible, just so that way we have the war banner. Since if we do level up here, I can show you how quick this actually is when we're in war banner. Yeah. It's fairly good in war banner, because it's functionally just a constant stream of nails, and it does a good amount of hits. You didn't grab that, please. Thank you. Anyways, trying a chance, please. $32. Okay, another war banner. I think that just makes the radius of the war banners a bit bigger. So not the greatest thing in the world, but not awful. Oh, may as well just do that. Let's see here. Did we get any other boys to come out? Right, lizard boys don't really care about the spikes just yet. We'll need to build a couple of things where the spikes are super useful against anything but flying enemies. But we'll get there. We will get there. 44. Up. And up. There we go. Then what else can we grab while we're here? That. A double jump. Okay, that's not too bad. Double jump is the robot, is definitely awkward, but we're on stake right now, right? So, bop. Bop. And bop. And then we can switch over to nail and just kind of hit them just once or twice and they're gone. That's not too bad. But I guess we should probably just do the boss, just so that way we can get some enemies to actually spawn in. Because we don't want to be here the entire time and waste all of our easy time on stage 1. Eagle Queen? Okay. Good thing that we're getting the... There we go. Just get the AoE stun out of the way. And just kind of say F you to the Beetle Queen. As well as everything else in this area, to be honest. There we go. Done all of you guys. Oh, I don't actually want to be in there. Those guys are annoying. But hello, Beetle Queen. What else do you got for us? There we go. Goodbye. And Beetle Queen, I need you to stop your action, please. Thank you. And then we get... Really? Does that at least count during that? It does not. Okay, so it only counts when we're actually sprinting, and actually sprinting this game is kind of pointless. Let's just see what we can do here. Oh. Later, airborne buddies. Our Warbanner buffed nail gun just does not really care that much to put flying enemies. Admittedly, even if we were just to go over to that, we still fire relatively quickly. Just it's only good against... Well, no, actually, it's good against these guys too for now. Not for long, but that's at least good for now. Oh. Nope. And we're done. Okie doke. So let's just kill off these two. We'll see about the shrine here, and we'll see about the chest over there. Really now. There we go. Sprint faster. Sure, sprinting faster is not the worst thing in the world, at least. I believe we need 25 for those, so we will need something to come out and fight us. For a couple things, apparently, because there's also another chest over there. But we'll see. Or is that funny? Cool. Oh, Jesus, Cap. Thank you, Cap, for freezing 10 people in their cryogenic chambers against their consent. So, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, obviously. I just need to actually get in my chat, because you put a few too many in there for me to see. Let's see here. Who did we lock in the freezer? He must be on top of the leaderboard. Well, it's definitely a spot to fight for. Leah kind of went for it yesterday. But let's see. You froze Holger, Azeroth, Avatebot, Dax. I haven't seen Dax in here for a while, but I know they visited past. The Red-Headed Menace, Elite Trooper 348, 43 for that. Kieran Karam, Roki, Robot VR, and Arlie Darkfire. Arlie's been in my chat before. She must have dropped by one day, because I feel like I may have rated her. But cool, Arlie got a sub. I have to see more of her stuff, to be honest, because she streams at times where I need to mod for other people. Hello, buddy. Here. Why? But hopefully you enjoy your spot on top. I'm not sure if Leah will fight you for it, but we'll have to see. I know Leah's kind of cooking dinner, so you kind of gave her a chance to be surprised once she gets back to be the silver chest. Oh, there we go. And wow. Ooh. Bandolier? Bandelier's not that helpful on here, to be honest. Because he doesn't really have cooldowns to speak of. He's got like his grenade cooldown, that's only 6 seconds. Not exactly a problem. Here. Oh. Let's see here. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. It's not exactly a hit scan weapon with this either. You kind of just have to be fairly precise with your shot. Like, not that. There we go. That's much better. And Mr. Rock Golem, thank you. Looks like we got a chest here. What do we got? Another rusty key. I really don't know where this rusted lockbox is, but one of these days we'll be able to find it. Either that or I'll just have to end up looking it up, to be honest. I'm unfortunately a little too broke for the top spot right now. No worries about that, Cap. You gotta make sure to worry about your finances, because I do appreciate the support, but you always gotta make sure that you're kind of handling your own stuff as well, right? Because I'm doing this for fun, and while I am doing this to be a chill place, and I don't mind making money off it, I do want people to just take care of themselves first, if it matters more. Let's see here, buddy. Would you like to go away? Oh wow, that completely whipped. We very much need, like, the ukulele or just some other on-hit explosion-like thing. Bop. And wop. And wop. And wop. There. Now then, chess. Here. Just sprint faster, that's not what we need, game. Like, I get that the robot's slow, but we need actual damage. Let's see, the chest should stick out here too, just the fat part. You're not that helpful, but better to get you out of the way now. Oh, gotta get that out of the way. Oh well. Alright, hello there. No, he can still hit you with that when you're behind him. That kinda sucks. Late for my setup time, so I'm gonna dip. Alright, no worries there, Jasper. Best luck with your stream. Here to be you. Oh, did that actually just open up chest immediately? Can I get whatever's in here to not die? Of course it's just sprint faster. Oh god. Yeah, we're probably dead. Bonk. Unless we can get that, and that actually saves us. Boosts health and regen. Yeah, that wasn't gonna save us. Multi is good, but he needs a little bit of help. He's at least a good boy, and we appreciate all the good boys here. Let's see here. Do you want me to just check all my new stuff? Not that most of these characters actually have new things. The Huntress, the Engine, well, the Commando. Don't quite have those guys yet either, but... Oh. Poisonous attacks apply a powerful dot. Attacks that apply poison apply stacking light instead, dealing 60% damage per second. Surprise, Sujuda Sensei. Welcome, welcome. Did you change your name by chance? I'm assuming this is Christy. Welcome, welcome, Christy. I'm assuming that's going to be more of a VTuber name for you. Why don't we do another accurate run? Always a pleasure to have you bless the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening so far. We're kind of just having fun with the game. Nothing too fancy, but... Right, he has an actual shotgun. Let's just try accurate again. And we'll try doing this light run instead of poison run, because if you can stack damage on him, probably a good thing. But how has your evening been going so far, Christy? Have you been able to enjoy yourself? Because I know things can get a little bit funky on a Saturday, especially when it comes down to pretty much organizing anything, really. Bop. Yeah, we do not have the same attack speed as before, and that's going to make me quite sad. Oh. Let's see, gunner turret early. I do not care about that. Got a jump panel there. So we've got a choice over. So I guess we're going over here. Let's see, we've got meat, I think. Meat, chance to do double damage and fire. We'll do that. Pop. Yep, I was at a friend's house and saw you stream and decided to surprise you with a virtual pedal. Well, very much appreciated. Hopefully you and your friend are having a good night so far. But for now, at the very least, we'll just be kind of chilling, playing as a good boy, having some fun murdering things. You don't actually have $40 for that. Oh. And so far I do like this game. I would like to finish the night with at least one successful run. But this game at least is enjoyable enough that I can probably do this for a while without getting too upset, as long as we're playing a character with a kit that I like. And admittedly, considering it's... Oh, there we go. Not great for now, but will be great later. Let's see here. What else do you guys got? Other news. I have new outfit commissions, so I'm gonna be super cute soon. I mean, you're super cute now, so good to hear you'll be even cuter going forward. But I won't ask simply because I'd rather be surprised by whatever your new outfits are. Now then, please go away, Fireball Boys. And let's here. Oh, that's the boss thing. Nice. Glad we found it already. Anyways, chest. Please come here. Chance to block damage. Huh. I think we get that for dying 5 times. At least in terms of the base unlock, so that's not too bad. You kind of have to actively fail at the game. Well, I'll tell you about one of them. It's just an update of my current grip. Okay. Good to get at least a little bit of updated grip. I should probably work on this model a little bit in the future so I can get him some different outfits too. But that should be fairly interesting. Whoops, I used that without intending to. What'd you use? I didn't hear a sound effect or anything. Or I don't see anything in chat at the very least. Oh, right, I'm just grabbing money right now. What else is in the area? Oh, an emo. I only see a colon, so you're honestly fine, Christy. All good. Ooh, chance on hit to bleed. Posture check, coolant. There goes our teddy bear. I'll take the bleed hit. Oh, there's one of the titans spawning. Not sure I like that very much. Wow. But I'll do those in just a quick second, Cap. I just want to kill what's right in front of us here. Ow. Please die. Can you pick that up, please? Thank you. Alrighty. Probably need to stand up to do this one just because my neck's been bothering me a little bit today. There we go. Neck's been bothering me, but it doesn't want to crack in the right way. Very weird. Must distract Jude from game, make him lose. Well, it's going to be hard to make me lose if I pause the game every time I do my posture checks. Also, I probably should grab a drink, so give me a quick second and I will be right back. Alrighty, hello there, I'm back. Refresh my drink, so I can actually do the hydrate on that. Ah, much better. Thankfully, I was fairly low energy earlier, so the fact that I've actually got enough energy to do this now is actually probably a good thing. And sure, we'll get rid of those for the just a higher chance to bleed in general, just so we can start stacking the statuses a little bit. There we go. But for now, we'll be keeping things fairly comfy. Hopefully y'all are here to enjoy a little bit of a stay while we're having fun, just kind of murdering as a good boy. Ooh, normal? As normal boy. Later, buddy. What else do we have here? Another gunner turret. I don't think this is where we came in, right? No, that is definitely worth it. So then we just got a pool. I forgot the spit can actually apply to bleed stats too. That's actually pretty good. Oh. Now, if we could get a poison on hit for these sorts of things, I'm gonna hop in and out between these two. My friend doesn't get a lot of viewership, so I don't want to give her those numbers. Or I do want to give her the sweet numbers. Okay. Well, hopefully her stream goes well as well. As if she is going on a little bit longer, I do have a guide to the raid, so we can visit there as well if you'd like. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of just looking at whoever I have on my side later. What time is it now? Yeah, we still got an hour and a bit to go. But we'll see what happens, because I never know how long people are going. That lets me go up, so I will go up. Is there anything of actual value up here? Because so far it seems like no. It's not yet. That's just more money, that's not that helpful. That's just dead bodies, more money. I don't need to worry about those guys, not yet at least. But having the bleed is quite helpful. But can we find other items by chance? We think we go up higher this way. Let's just try it here. And at this vantage point at least gives us an idea about what's down there. Hey, look at that. Just give him all of the blade. And once our damage stacks up at the very least, that will get a little better. Much better. Anyways, chest. Something. Damage reduction? Sure. Come on. There we go. Now then, normally there's not much up here, but let's just double check, because you never know, they might slip something in here on me. Doesn't look like it, but that kind of sucks. Oh, down we go. I keep wanting to recommend Celeste, but it's not exactly the comfiest game. Well, there is also the fact that I've beaten that on stream already, so while I would take the recommendation, we've done that one, unfortunately. Yeah, Celeste was one of the earlier things I streamed, actually. Though we got through ABC sides already, so there isn't really much that we can do in that game other than go for Golden Strawberry. I just didn't want to do that, to be honest. But it was a good game. Unfortunately, I didn't save the bots for that one. That was before I was keeping good track of everything. But it was a good game. I cried at the end. And I always do recommend Celeste to other people too. I never finished 4, nor obviously Farewell. Admittedly, Farewell is very hard, because it's recommended that you have like all of the seasides, to be honest. And I'm not sure if you mean core seaside, or if you mean like just phase 4. But I played it a long time ago. Well, might be a good time to revisit it. Fun, but my girl Loader is my favorite. I don't quite have a Loader just yet, but Packard so far is at least the one that I like, since I tended to play him a lot in Risk of Rain 1. But welcome as well, Missin. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening so far. We're just kind of having some fun with this. Let's see here. Block damage. Actually, that's actually good for us. Give me that. That's good for survivability later, at the very least. And I think for the big boys. A little bit odd space for. Okay, so you're about maybe like a quarter of the way through the game then. So you do still have a lot of content to go to if you ever want to go back to Celeste Cap. Just because it's fairly fun to play that game. Just, it's a tough challenge. So you want to make sure that you actually tackle it in the right mindset, so you're not pushing yourself too hard. And get rid of you, and get rid of you. There we go. But overall, it's definitely good, especially just for the story, but also just platforming in general is always nice. And you can take our spit, and you can take our spit. Hey there, Leah. Welcome back. Oh, what you have, or what you make for dinner? I'm not sure if you're just eating it at your desk now. Let's see. I guess we need to find our boss portal now, don't we? I have out of things to grab here. Other than turrets, and I don't really want to grab like every turret on the map, to be honest. Gunner turret, though. That's actually good. I might have accidentally put 3 meals. That's not inherently a bad thing, Leah. The 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games. Surprisingly, they get vague lore, kind of like Dark Souls, where you get a lot of pieces of the whole. That is true, actually. They do tend to hide quite a lot in plain sight with this game. But the fact that you have a lot to explore, especially in this one, since you just have a 3D environment to go through instead of the 2D pixel one of 1, it kind of makes it overall a different but enjoyable experience to actually get through. And of course, we get Wandering Vagrant first. Hello, buddy. Oh, cool, he came down for us. That's nice. Spending time to read the item logs is also pretty rewarding. That is very true. The item logs produce quite a lot of information for most of the playing experience. I really hate Wandering Vagrant as accurate, to be honest. That's like the one problem I have with accurate, is that he does not have a fun time fighting Vagrant. Especially early game, but you can't get him, so it's not impossible, it's just annoying. And I believe that's Bandolier, so it's not great, but better than nothing. Let's see here. Sometimes I forget there are 2D games that aren't platformers or Metroidvanias. Well, technically speaking, Risk of Rain 1 is still a platformer, but it's a roguelike platformer. So it kind of depends on how you want to view it, to be honest. Get a quick stun off on you. And anyone else want to challenge me for my aesthetic supremacy? Oh, well, apparently you do. Sure. Come on. There we go. And then just let that explosion go off in the air. And let's go. Oh. I thought you needed to type something for a sketch request. Is that not how it's set up, Leah? But what do you want to have sketched? Wow. Weird, I thought I set it up with that. I guess I need to fix that then. Yeah, what do you want to sketch? I also left the piano on. Sorry about that. Might have been a bit of a clusterfuck in that regard. Sketch request. I don't know, I just saw it was off cooldown and clicked without thinking. Ah. Okay, now it will require it. Yeah, sketch request is mainly there if you want to like request a sketch. So I do have CSP open, just kind of waiting on it, to be honest. So if you want me to take like 5-10 minutes to sketch something, I don't mind. Why is Risk of Rain above Clip Studio? Why is Risk of Rain not here? Buddy boy, why are you so far up? You should oh, be in the game. Yeah. That's a bit better. But yeah, I do have it open, so if you got an idea, like I don't mind taking a second to do something quick. And I'll probably just do what other people are doing. I'll just have like a sketch board, do puffing on a fat slab. I think I can do that. Sure. Where's my tablet at? Let's just get that out here. that back up. Alright, then let's see here. Puffing out a fat vape cloud. So, usually speaking, what we'd want to do then is to get some of. Probably should get a little bit closer for this. Yeah. Let's just start at the top and just put these in order. So, if we're going to do Jude doing a fat vape cloud, let's do something like this. First, please. Get a Jude in here with a bit of a wide face, because we'll probably need to do something like this, where we can get. I believe the piano music is audible right now. If it's not too loud, I can turn it up for you guys if you need, because I know it tends to exchange a little bit in between songs. Pianos a go. Alright, Missin, have some fun with Skyrim. I'll be here for probably another hour or so if you do want to pop by again, but hopefully have some fun. Skyrim's a fairly deep adventure anyways. Let's see here. Oh, that wrong brush here. But if we want to puff out a big old vape cloud, gotta get a big old mouth in here. Then we just need to get hair. Actually, my hair kind of goes a little bit more like this, doesn't it? Yeah. And this is probably mainly here just so that way I can get some practice drawing. Since I know that one of the problems I end up having is that I'm just actively nervous and never have the ideas for actually getting a drawing going. But this might be able to get it going a little bit easier if some people just kind of give me some for things to draw. So, well, I don't know. We'll have to see how this actually goes. Get that in. And I'll try to keep this relatively quick since art stream or anything. At least not by default. Two. Gotta get the eyes in. Like so. And we'll get a little bit darker for the actual eyes themselves. And then we can have some fun. Say A, move down a little bit too close to the top. But also B, actually getting the ponytail in there. Just so that it actually looks like me. A little bit better at least. Well, that is kind of the idea. If I'm puffing out a vape cloud, then what am I vaping exactly? Vaping's meant for most forms of marijuana, right? At least that's kind of the idea. So, see here. Get like basic body stuff out here. I'll do a little basic collar. Probably should be other later. Look at the basic collar right now. Because we kind of need one arm in here. Vape machine, right? Or just the vape thing. I have no idea what they're called, to be honest. Most of my friends don't actually. Most of my friends just kind of smoke, to be honest. I think I know maybe one person having a vape. thing as a fix for their nicotine. Yep. We need one arm here with probably we need a reference for the vape machine. Aren't they just like a box? Because at least from what I recall, they're basically just a box with like a bivalve in there so that you can suck out, and there's like a tube of the juice in there. Some are more pen-like. But we'll do this for now. And we can just do vape, juice. There we go. That's official. Then what we can probably do are turning it. Yeah, turn it a little bit. Have our fingers go around it like so. Because we got big fingers, so I don't think it'll take too much to actually hold on to them here. Probably like three. Hold on to it like that, roughly. You're freaking dying over here. Am I doing an alright job at it at least? Because drawing is not exactly my forte or anything, but I try my best. I think this is legal, right? Boy, big eraser. Slightly smaller eraser, please. Go. Much better. I draw that stuff. Not that layer. That. Or I guess just some of it is, isn't it? Okay, that works too. Then we do get a couple of quick details on the face because it's missing a couple things in it. Dude vape emote when? Dude vape emote doesn't make much sense since I don't vape myself, but it could be a joke thing I do in the future, so oh, we'll have to see. And then this has to have some of smoke, right? Well, so one last quick thing at the very least. Ooh, where's the right color for this? Grab big old brush and let's just put a big old purple vape cloud coming out of juice. That seems to be the best thing that we can do, right? A little glitter puff there. Little bit lighter, little bit smaller. There we go. There's a bit of a puffy vape cloud. There. Would you say that kind of fits Jude Vape to some extent? Probably should make the size a little better. There. Good. This. That way we can fill in the area a little, be fairly bloodshot any eye moment. Dude, you'd use vape, it was super effective. Like, I haven't really gotten high in quite a while. Really an art drawn by someone who's only heard of vaping. Love it. Yeah, I haven't had the most experience vaping, unfortunately, because most of my friends, like I mentioned, smoked, so I also only just smoked. So I just imagine that there's actual here sketch, god of art, and vape. Oh god, no, I'm definitely not a master of vaping whatsoever. I just know a lot about smoking because my parents smoked throughout most of my life. So while I don't like people smoking, I'm kind of used to it, unfortunately. And it ends up being more of a problem than I would enjoy, to be honest. Yeah, there's your sketch for now, Leah. I figured it's quick, so you don't want to spend too much time on it since we've got things to shoot with our little acidy boy here. But hopefully that's good enough for now. As time goes on, my sketching skills will actually develop, and then that way we can have some fun with it. But keep some ideas in mind, and maybe I'll come up with something that I can do that's probably more in my field. And I'll make sure to grab it and toss it in the Discord, because I'll probably have a sketch area that I can post to just for on-stream sketches. And I'm fire. Alright, because of the jellyfish. Jellyfish is a little bit of a jerk. What? And you, sir, need to die. And we need to find some items. God damn, we are really weak right now on accuracy. Ooh. Getting bronze on already. It's not a good sign. Nothing up here. Huh. Looks like everything's over there. Sure. That wasn't enough air. Oh well. Bronzongs. I do like Bronzong, to be honest. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, almost as terrible as birds. A little bit, huh? But I do like them conceptually, because I did do out of idle boredom with Sword and Shield, since like I'm gonna be honest and give you guys a hot take. Sword and Shield is boring as fuck. So even on my first playthrough, I wanted to at least just do a monotype challenge that doesn't seem the easiest one to do. And that was a steel type mono run challenge of sword. A sword? No, a steel type mono run of shield is what I did. I know it's not that hot to take, it was sarcasm, Leah. That was kind of the idea. But at the very least, like, Sword and Shield just was boring, to be honest. The controversy had me so hyped up for it to be fairly negative, and then it came out and it wasn't really bad. The tree textures were just there, and that's fine. No worries, Leah. Admittedly, my sarcasm game is kind of weak, admittedly. So I miss it sometimes, too. Let's see. Which needs a Nuzlocke to be anywhere near enjoyable. Yeah, and doing a Nuzlocke of Sword and Shield isn't really that deep hard either, depending on your pools. Like, if you just rule it as, like, the wild area as a whole is one catch, instead of differently named areas, then it can be interesting. But I know a lot of the basic Nuzlocke rules that float around for Sword and Shield is just like every named area you can catch one Mon at in the wild area, and that just makes it way too goddamn easy once you get to the wild area, because you just start with one, basically like 3 Pokemon, then you get to the wild area and you've got 12. It's such a bad setup for the Nuzlocke, to be honest. But I'd wager if you do something along the lines of the Nuzlocke and the entirety of the wild area is just one catch, and you have to be very careful about what you get, because you can pick and choose in the wild area fairly easily. Let's be real here. But you need to be very careful, because if we are still following first encounter rule, and if you risk it going through the grass and get a random encounter, then at least that gives a slight challenge. That way you've only got 3 Pokemon for a very long time. Let's see, bleed on hits, double damage. Let's keep going for the status, to be honest. Because it looks like we're going to have a fun time kind of stacking everything together. The tome. The tome's not helpful, guys. Come on. Oh, hi, Bronzong. I'd probably get rid of you. Hey there, Bonk. Now then, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And on and on. I let a few too many of those guys stack up, to be completely honest. So let's see, what was I talking about? Ah, great. I was doing a steel type run of Sword and Shield. And Bronzong was actually one of my more important steel types to have, because that game was not built to do a steel type mono run, the main villain team being a steel type villain team. So it was very awkward when I got to the Rose fight at the end, because it's just a bunch of steel types against a bunch of steel types, and I don't think I had any good accessible fire at that time to actually take him down. Because I think at that point I had... What did I have back then? I believe I had Corviknight. I think I had Magnezone. No, Magnezone wasn't released until the expansions hit, so that wasn't my starter. What did I have as my starter for that one? How do you even do a mono run? Your starter and early mons are never going to be steel. Yeah, that's the fun part. You basically have to transfer in... Oh, I had a Alolan Sandslash. That was my starter. Because I basically waited until the very start of the game, because you can actually transfer things in from Pokemon Bank fairly early. So what I did was, as soon as you could get Pokemon Bank working, I transferred in an Alolan Sandshrew. And then kind of just went on from there, and kind of just went with Alolan Sandshrew until I could catch Steel types. Which, I think the first one you can actually catch is Bronzor, to be honest. So you're stuck with something in Bronzor for a very long time. Because the wild area doesn't give you many steel types unless you change the dates around a little bit. And that's kind of what makes it interesting. Because if you just do like a fire, water, grass mono run, those are never fun. And then you've got a starter, and those are built to be strong. But if you get a little bit creative with it, at least, you can have some fun just making it a little bit more complicated. Yeah, it's a long con, basically. If you want to make it like a Nuzlocke as well, so if you did a monolock, basically, you're really wanting to give me these things. That replaces your ultimate. I do not want that. Because that doesn't actually work very well with him. If you want to do a mono steel type block, then that would be awkward, and you obviously have to break the rules at the start. But you can technically do it if you're careful, because as long as you can get Bronzor, you're fairly set, and you can get, what is it, Corviknight fairly easily as well in there. Screw you and your elemental buffs. And screw you and your elemental buffs. There we go. But what was my end goal there? I think by endgame I would have had a Alolan Sandslash, Corviknight Bronzong, I think a Steelix, I think I had a Duraludon in the back, and a Bisharp in the back. But Aegislash, obviously, because Aegislash is still powerful, although it wasn't that good against Leon. And Ferrothorn, I believe I grabbed as well. I think that was roughly the squad I used throughout most of that game, near the end. And then once Isle of Armor hit, I grabbed Magnemite because I actually love Magnemite. Magnemite is my guy, and I very much love that entire line. And they made it very easy to actually evolve them now, so it's just a Thunderstone on Magneton to evolve it into Magnezone, instead of having to find some arbitrary level it up in magnetic area. That's at least one benefit I'll give it. They changed some of the evolutions around, but they made some really stupid awkward ones too. All stuck up Steel makes me want to steal Eevee. Yeah, admittedly, there's a lot of the Eevee types that were just kind of missing by default. I'm under the impression that they did want to do it solely for the special type, like, attacks. So we're probably not going to see a Steel type Eevee, but, well, yeah, we'll have to see. Like, I'm sure it'll happen eventually, because Game Freak does want to make money and stop pissing off their fan base. And honestly, the Steel type Eevees would work. Banner and Mushroom? Banner and Mushroom, that's not bad. Now, is there anything else we can grab? I don't know if there is, to be honest. Let's see. Primordial Cube? That's probably better than Primordial Cube. Pop. And you can die. And y'all can just get poisoned. There we go. Thank you for dying calmly and peacefully. Sure, we'll just get a healing drop. Those are always good. But I know if we don't get the physical type Eevees, I wouldn't mind if they just made a separate branch of Pokemon that focused on all the physical types, and they gave it something similar. Because I know I saw one person who, I believe it was Loxton. He's a bit pompous, but it's Loxton. But he did do a video going over all the physical types with, I believe, a lizard it was. Like that meme, they use a brick to get a ghost type Eevee? Yeah, exactly. I've seen a few explanations for a ghost type Eevee. Either the ghost type Eevee being like bricked, or you drop a boulder on it, or you just do a lot of things. You can get a ghost type Eevee fairly quickly. What the hell is that boss portal? Eevee is a good choice. Yeah, Eevee is definitely up there for cutest Pokemon. I know personally, I like Leitjon. Not necessarily just for the meme of, oh, haha, he likes cold things, but either I do have a love of the blue Pokemon more so. So Leitjon and Vaporeon tend to be more so what I aim for out of the evolutions than the other ones. And Glaceon, I just feel needs a little bit more love, because it's always next to impossible to use Glaceon. Absol's my fave, lives in the mountains and tells people to go away, basically. But Absol is a cute boy, so I can not argue against that. There we go. You can go away. I really gotta find the boss portal. This place is really annoying. Gotta go with Umbreon. Yeah, Umbreon's a pretty tank boy. Not my favorite for tanking, but definitely up there and helpful. So from what I recall, he's at least a special tank, right? Because they gave defense to... Who did they give defense to? Vaporeon, right? Because Jolteon got speed, Flareon got attack, Espeon got special attack. Sylveon is overrated? Yeah. But Sylveon's also fairy type, so Sylveon's actually semi-useful and competitive still. And can be pretty physically tanky, but special defense mainly. Okay. I gotta stop running around. Where the hell is the boss? Oh. Just gonna do that. Oh, I love the disease. I think at least I don't pay a lot of attention. Yeah, Sylveon is like a good thing to have if you just don't like any of the other fairy types. Which, I mean, Gardevoir exists, so if you don't like any of the other fairy types, you're lying to yourself. But, ooh, that was nice. That was a good disease. Get it off on a tanky boy. But if you don't like any of the fairy types, like Sylveon at least helps, just because it's good, it's semi-fast, and all you have to do is get an Eevee to level, I think 12 for Baby Bell Eyes, right? And then just play with it a little bit. So it's really not a hard fairy type to actually acquire compared to things like Gardevoir, which is from Rolf and Kirlia, and those are not always easy to find. Or Swirlix and Slurpuff, I think. Do we have another one of those? Weird. I don't know either. People start talking competitive and I go burr. Ah, right, competitive. Right, because I mentioned that. Yeah, but at least in terms of like the full scene is more what I meant with that one, just because a lot of people get a little bit antsy with, oh, Pokemon's not good for competitive and that kind of thing. I think I prefer to run the fairy type. I know I don't run them too often. I think I ran Alcremie for a bit as a bit of a joke on another file, but I don't think I've ever actively run any of the fairy types either, aside from Gardevoir when it was just kind of needed for, I believe, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But that was an awkward one to do anyways, so. Dragon isn't a type you have to fight much. It's not really, but it did need at least one weakness, and Fairy is at least good against fighting types as well. So at least if we're talking, well, admittedly Kalos is kind of a joke, but if you're worried about playing a Gen 6 game at all, if you can get Sylveon early enough, then at least Karina's not going to give you too many problems. I got a soft spot for Celebi just because of the movie. Oh yeah, the movie's gonna keep tugging a little bit of the heartstrings. Especially for Celebi, just because I believe that was the one where Celebi became like a shriveled onion, right? After using its time powers too much with Oak. Or at least with Minio. And that was always like a nice comparison point at least, that Oak got helped by Celebi, and then Ash gets helped by Celebi. Here. Where did our boss portal go? Called the twist at the end of the first time I saw it as a kid. I mean, that's not a bad thing, Leah. That just means you're a smart kid. You're an even smarter adult. Need to take a bit of a drink there. Unfortunately, some drinks don't do well to get warm, so I'm just being careful. Let's see here. It wasn't over there. Fire blitzers, okay. This run is not going the greatest so far. We're not getting much that's actively helping us. We did at least get a Silver Serum and the Bleed On hit, so we kind of have something going, but it's not really the greatest of runs so far. This Warbanner's there. Not quite what we're looking for. Because what I need is that black platform with the red horns on there. Oh, I miss a chest up here? Definitely not around here then. I think the last one that I saw though, was one with the Latias. Ah, okay. Yeah, the Latios and Latias ones were decent, from what I recall. I haven't seen most of the Pokemon movies in a hot minute, but if I recall correctly, I do still have the VHS for, I believe, the first two Pokemon movies. I think. And I do have a working VCR, so I can still watch them if I wanted to. Wow. Or I have the VHS copies of the first three, because I remember having the NK ones too. The last one I saw was at the opposite, so that's because I rewatched it a lot. No, that's fair. That's fair. The Pokemon movies are usually fairly fun to watch anyways. Let's just get that over there. Let's see. Boss Portal, where are you? You're probably down here, because my eyes can't see you. That's a negative going that way. Alright, buddy. You want to maybe provide less of a problem for us? Boss Portal is being quite elusive on this one, because I know we saw it earlier. But where did it go? Bop, bop, bop. That's where I jumped on it, too. Just the awkward point, because now I just have to find it again. Trying to worry about that. Oh. There have been some flame skulls trying to follow us for a while. I think the latest Pokemon movie I watched was one. The Kyurem one. That would have been from Gen 5, like late Gen 5. I'm assuming that wasn't the one where it was trying to go over the legend of Kyurem trying to eat people, right? Because I know they kind of... So not new, but not old. Yeah. But if that's the newest one you watched, that also makes sense. Because it's kind of hard to keep up with, like, all of them. I guess. And you don't have to worry about that too much. You have to worry about me just stopping on you, though. Here. Would you like the dynamite bit, please, and thank you. There you go. What shot me? Oh, you did. Right, you're really the only thing with a laser. Speaking of, hello. Now then, where might our boss be? That's not even a problem of what boss we're fighting at this rate. We could probably still trounce it, but... Gambling Shrine. One of those in a while. It has the Swords of Justice, if I remember right, so Keldeo. There we go. God, that took a while. The heal is probably good. So Keldeo and the trio from Black and White. Don't worry, I understood it. It's all good, Cat. It's late. Don't worry about it too much. But I believe that would be Terrakion, Cobalion, and Virizion, right? Those are at least the three main Swords of Justice, but Keldeo is just kind of an extra since he's special and has a little sword, which can turn into a big old sword. I swear it's in this underground region, but they're not making it super easy to find. Ooh, hello. Oh, puzzle whip. There we go. Later, buddy. But the Pokemon movies are definitely fun. They aren't like complicated to watch, and it's kind of all in good fun anyways. But if you have the time to, I can't really argue against watching them. Just they're not the easiest to find anymore, to be honest. Yep. Spreads these to everybody. Do we have charges on that? No, we don't. Not yet. There's the boss portal. Come here. Please don't be dumb. Beetle Queen? Beetle Queen's not actually that dumb. Let's just see here. Get rid of you. I just remember snuggling up under fresh laundry watching that movie. I'd say that's a pretty good memory to work with then. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. Well, hopefully the disease is enough to actually deal with those guys. Wow. Let's see here. There we go. Get the disease going again, so that way we can spark off of all these guys. Let's see here. A Pokemon movie, I feel, is kind of just better if you can just kind of cuddle up in a blanket, because it's a feel-good situation most of the time, even if the movies end up being sad in the middle. It's kind of just to set you up for a eventual growth going along it. So, cuddling up with a blanket, maybe having a either coffee or hot chocolate if you really want the younger experience. Oh, we actually just have a beetle guard now. Okay. I mean, sure, I'll take it. Welcome to the party, buddy. I do wonder if that's a temporary item, though, so I wonder if he dies at all, or if he's just here to help out as another body. Because he's usually pretty good for running distraction, but we are kind of the distraction of our own game. There we go. Oh, well, later, buddy. Damn it. Oh, we're done already. Get us the hell out of here. Ah. Nice, lovely drink. Let's see, rally point. Oh, nigger friend. Okay. Then we've got our drone buddies as well. Alrighty then, let's see what's available here. Ooh, buddy can do things like that. Thank you, Beetle Guard friend. Although it does look like he could take damage, so. Oh, 4. Hello. Let's here. What else can we do? The strat is to make some hot cocoa with coffee. Yeah, that might be a pretty good strat to work with. Can I not heal him? There we go, you just have to be right beside him. Oh, whoops. Actually, that way was a good thing. There we go. Ooh, we got a greater voice too. Hey buddy, what's up? Wow. Buffalo Boy does not stand a chance against us. There we go. There's there. They can handle it. No, they can't. Let's see. Topaz Gem, healing on kill, and then healing outside of battle. I'll take just the healing by kill, because we'll probably just want to heal normally. Yep. Much better. I imagine coffee goes well with chocolate anyways, so I can definitely see that working. And since we're all adults anyways, that probably works out better for us to watch a movie, just that way we can stay awake during it. Oh. I was about to say, I have enough to open that. The crap thunder. So yeah, as long as you have money, then the crap thunder's at least good. Let's see, can I get over here? Later, buddies. Please enjoy me clawing your face off. And how far are we already? We're already on very hard, and we've got like no items. I cannot see this run working out all too well, but I guess we'll have to see. Oh, the Greater Wisp still alive? Just die. Holy crap. God, the Greater Wisp is annoying. Oh, come on. Let's see. We definitely have enough money to actually grab some of the chests too, so let's just keep an eye out for them. So they're going to be scattered in places on here. Apparently here is not one of them. Oh wait, no, never mind, found one. Hey there, Nom. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you've been having a decent day at your friend's birthday party. Hopefully you're just able to relax now. Sure. I have a recipe I follow for some prime caffeinated hot cocoa. It's amazing. Well, I don't keep much coffee on my side, but I might change that in the future. So when I do pick up some coffee, I'll ask you for your opinion. For the ocular HUD. I really don't care about ocular HUD. Hey, we found the boss already. Let's just activate it, just so that way we don't have to worry about it later. But very hard, Imp Overlord. Yeah, the Imp Overlord can get a little bit annoying. Go. Okay, yeah, he can nuke you fairly easily, but he's also fairly nukeable too. Cool. Birthday party was quite nice. Ah, very good to hear then. Oh, that's the slow enemies on hit. That's not even healing. Hey, Beetle Guard, buddy. Scared of you, and honestly, just spread the disease to everyone else. That's what's here. Plop. There we go. And those guys should go away. Much better. Anything else you have to worry about this weekend, Mon? Or is it pretty straight goings from here on out? Oh, that's a friend. Let's see. I see any of the chests. I can. So it looks like there's a few over there, so I'll have to kind of venture over there once we're done here. Hey there. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to survey the landscape. And then done. Nice. Also a chest. I really don't need the tome. The tome is such a worthless item. Because all it's for is just to get you the codex things. And that's not needed. It's a fan. Don't worry about that. Ooh, infusion. Okay. It was quite good. Very wide culturally. Puerto Rican beans, German potato salad, Southern barbecue pork. His head all over the map then. Spring faster. I would rather just have the speed boost, but sure, we'll take spring faster. Yep. All I had was shawarma. To be fair, shawarma is good, and it's always something that I wish I had available in this town. Because I went away to a bit of a bigger town that had a lot of it, and a lot of good shawarma. But there's just nothing here, and it makes me sad. One, more missiles, and more bombs, that was? Yeah, more sticky bombs. 131 for the crowdfunder. Don't need crowdfunder. Oh, there. Okay. But you can take that. Nice. That gave us Death Mark. Is Death Mark good? To be fair, I did have to go out of town. Okay, so it's not close here or anything. I think if I went to the next town over, I'd be able to get some as well. But that still requires someone who doesn't really have a way to drive to get to the other towns, so it's not the easiest for me to actually get going. Oh, there's a timer chest in here. Great. One of these days, I'll actually be able to open one of those timer chests, but they are not easy to get. Here, I guess let's just go for a portal. I can't see any more items existing at the left. Oh, is that a damage one? Never mind, found a good one. No, it's the utility one. Oh, I don't have the money for it. Well, that's awkward. Enemies should be spawning still. Does beating the boss doesn't enemy spawn? At least it shouldn't. That dude is exactly why I paid for my friend's food. They drive me. That's fair. That's fair. I wish I had friends. Let's see. Guess since we're out of money and nothing else is really spawning, let's just keep going. Because this build is kind of suited to dying off fairly soon, unfortunately. We'll kind of have to see how that goes. Objective, find and activate the teleporter. Oh, we're back in... This is this area, okay. This is slightly different than the first area, but it has the same aesthetic. Wow. That's a friend. Oh, you're not dead yet. Oh, of course we would that. Wow. Hello, bird friend. You must die. Thank you. But then, where, oh, where are some chests? Oh wait, now the missile launcher? Oh, there's one. 193? Another war banner? It's not that helpful. Oh, the Wandering Vagrants also here. Hello, buddy. Do you mind if I just shoot you really quick? Hey, he didn't like us shooting him. That's okay. We can also Goomba Stomp you if you want. One of these days. New headline, Jude pulls bad build all the way to end. I mean, it's always possible to get games like this to get used to the end. Is that just 3D pincher for the rusty key? I mean, sure. We don't need 4 or 5 of the bleed things, but rusty lockbox that contains a powerful item. I still have no idea what the rusty lockbox is. And I don't care if the healing off that, so please give me something. That is not good. Oh, Great Wisp. Hello. Oh yeah, the Wandering Vagrant's still after us. Good boy. Well, I guess we're going down here now. Go away. Let's see, are we active? We are. Let's just get that out. That can at least help us take out the Wandering Vagrant, to be honest. Because unless we can get up there, which we can't exactly right now. Yep. The counters have to poke him from afar. It's not the best of options. There we go. Later, buddy. Nice and dead. Just as I like most jellyfish. And then the Great Wisp is dead. We can at least adventure from here, so let's just see if there's anything going down the lower. Yeah, admittedly, since we're in insane mode now, it's going to be a little bit harder, especially with how rough our build is, but... Hey, buddy. Just heal up our Beetle Guard friend, as long as he actually stays in here. Okay. Beetle Guard, I'm trying to heal you. There we go. get rid of all the problems, and Veilguard will just stand still, hopefully. Oh, the jellyfish, right. Now then, Veilguard, can you just stay still for a second? Because I'd love to heal you. And it's not that hard to heal you. You really gotta stay in the circle, buddy. Okay. You're just actively not trying to now. That's fine. Gunner turret? Yes, gunner turret. It's not the most helpful in the world, but... Boy, that's so much ice. Accurate is not exactly an ice monster, so not the greatest thing for him. Still nothing yet. Bonk. Just Goomba stomp on a bird. No, we have been here. There was nothing around here before. Oh. No, he actually held back. Look at you. Actually being cautious. Bonk. Then one bird down. What else can we actually find here? Because they certainly haven't been making it easy. I can say that much with at least certainty. That has a 10-second cooldown, actually. I should be using this more. Oh. What time is it, actually? But depending on when this run ends, I'm not sure if I'd want to start another one. Just because a good run can last us like an hour and 20 minutes. There's the boss at least, but I feel like I've missed so many of the items here. Yeah, there's some stuff up there that I completely missed. Hi Magma Worm, hope you're enjoying. Oh cool, this is a Warband replacement. That's always good to get. Oh, there's the worm. Hey, buddy. And almost there. The Magma Worm, I think, is one of the easier ones to actually kill in Risk of Rain 2. If only because he's a very big boy, and he doesn't exactly try to save himself from any of your attacks. Let's see here. What did you drop? That was good. A death mark? I don't think that's perfect for us, but that's okay. Yeah, we're kind of in a dot build right now, because we got the Blight going. And the Blight is 60% of our damage, which I don't know if we can see that right now, but... Let's see, how much is our Blight doing right now? Oh, no, just killed him. That's not helpful. I'm trying to do science. See here. That's doing 11 damage a tick. But I know we can do better. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's just 11 damage a tick. And then we can bleed them occasionally as well, which helps out. There we go, get a little bit of added healing on Veilguard, because Veilguard's getting a little bit frisky. And let's just go up the hill, to have enough money to actually handle this. Let's see, sacrifice items for a stun. Do I want to sacrifice what I've got for a stun? The armor plating? Sure. That's good enough to get another charge with a stun. What do we got here? Got... Probably want survivability at this rate, to be honest. Just that way we have half a chance of actually succeeding. And then the printer for the bleed chance, which... I mean... We have 2 of those, it's fine. I don't care about the sticky bombs on this as much. That sucks to lose, but we only have 1 of them anyways. And the medikit, I don't care that much about, so... Sure, we'll take... Let's just get to 10. Sure, we'll lose the Warband. We're going to be leveling up not too much more anyways, so that's fine. And just so that we at least have a good amount of the stack on that. Oh, there was a thing there. Then I have no idea what this shrine is for. Shrine of the Woods. Oh, right, that's a healing spot. That's not helpful at all. Let's see here. Gosh. Really? They put chests over here too? Or is that just part of the environment? That's just part of the environment. Can't break it though. Good enough. That's just... Anything else over here that we need to worry about? Wow. Looks like we can just break eggs for health, so that's not too bad. Other than that... What? I hear a distant whirring because I've been breaking eggs. And we just switched over to impossible, so that's probably not a good sign. Let's keep breaking eggs to see what this is, because I really have no idea. That's not gonna reach. Alright, what's the distant whirring? Actually, distant whirring might mean a door opened. So then, if we go over to here, I believe the doorway was in caves. Oh wow, I missed a few chests. Hey, razor wire. Nice. Is that our second stack on that? It is. No, it's not that. But what was the distant whirring? I don't know. Maybe if we break more eggs, there might be a bit more of a consequence. So, that means we need to get back up there. Or, the whirring grows loud. The alloy worship. Okay, so, friend of the vultures. Sure, buddy. Feel like coming over here. This is not how you're supposed to play this character at all. Mechagodzilla coming to bite you? Kind of seems like it, doesn't it? Let's see here. Beetle Buddy, you gonna come help out with this? Okay, he's got orbital strikes. Good to know. That does seem to eat a lot of him, though. There we go. Just get that out. That should help a little bit. Get out of that, maybe? No. First explode. Get that out. Get the spit on him, just so we can get some dots. And then just kind of take him out in all honesty, because he's getting a little bit dangerous. Oh boy. That's asking for death. So he can apparently heal to some extent. I don't know. There we go. Guidance Office. Defeat a unique Guardian of Siren's Call. I think that unlocked a character. Huh. I've never seen that before. Cool. So I guess maybe we have a new character. We'll have to see that once this run's done. But for now, we're already on impossible. Let's just see how rough it gets going forward. Yeah, and we're already going to the boss, so this run's not going to work at all. I can just let you know now, this boss is probably going to die on Amarillo. But we'll try. I'll try my best with it, but there is not nearly enough power down reliably. Let's see here. Broken turrets, we've got printer for... I think that's infuser. I'm not sure what good it would do to print infusers. Because you'd have to build that up. Hey look, mushroom. Oh, whoops. Hello. Ow. Thank you for breaking my ankles, world. I very much appreciate that. Hey, look, ukulele. We'll probably want to grab a ukulele, to be honest. Need 575 for that, so still need a little bit more. Let's see here. Our gunner's bird's kind of dying. Because you can spread amongst them. There we go, that's enough money. Let's get a ukulele on this boy. So, ukulele's fun, because that sends out electric sparks to other enemies on hit. So it's not really a status condition or anything, but it's fairly helpful to sing. Okay, you're done. Bang. Come on. Come on. Get down here, buddy. There we go. Now then, 1,000. Okay. Admittedly, just in terms of what's happening in chat, I haven't actually done shrooms before. I probably would try it, but not something I've actively done just yet. Is that a modified version? No, I didn't want that. I want that. I just want to tag this thing. I don't have enough money for it now. Okay, fine. Need 1,040. Okay. I need a little bit of money to actually get that going, but that's kind of expected, especially now. Hey, the front's on. Hey, buddy. Thank you for dying with us today. And then there we go, and that gave us another jump. Okay. So mobility is handy. Not now, but it's handy. Especially considering that functionally just gives us a triple jump with our... Apologies, my brain's going in straight places. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Oh, we actually found one of them. And it's got fucking awful item in it. Okay. So I guess it just drops a green item on advance then. Or it just drops a slightly higher river item for your troubles. Swap. Hey, buddy. And don't worry about it too much. Admittedly, I'm doing my best to keep semi-sane right now, because my head just feels a little bit jostled, for lack of better phrasing. Go up to here. Because we've got a chest. Please be decent. Sticky bombs is workable. That is, I believe, a healing drone, actually. That is kind of regretting. Unless we got enough money for it. Okay, where's Bronzong at? Hey, buddy. Not quite. Okay. Then a missile drone. Yeah, that's it. It's worth money. Let's see here. There's a chest there. Have I opened that one? I haven't. Interesting. I can open it though. For chance of double damage, not awful. I need to just take the hit. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's see here. A lot of mushrooms down here. Bonk. Oh, there's a perfect there. There we go. Please spread my disease all around, mushroom buddies. Let's see here, what else do we have available to us? Because I'd like to see about grabbing as many items as possible, but we've just gotten nothing good from this one, to be completely honest. Or at the very least, we've gotten a couple of good things, but none of them sync very well for accurate. Oh, hi Bronzong. Ow. And then, if it really just wants to keep dropping us with turrets instead of items, that's really not helping matters all too much. Mushroom, cancel block damage. That's okay. I do kind of wonder how many of those bears you would need to just make you immune to all damage, though. Because I know there's a point in which you would just have 100% block rate, which would be nice. There we go, they're dead. And you're just about done. Nice. Now then. Portal's gonna be the same semi-hidden thing. That looks like a bad idea. Let's see here. Nothing up here. Doesn't look like much down there, to be honest. Alright, there we go. Let's just you two going. Not like much down there, so why don't we just do this? And then we can double jump here, dash upwards, and we should just be able to walk over here to the other islands. So that's not too bad. Surprised Beetleguard is still alive. I think Beetleguard just kind of heals by default at some places. And even if he does die, I would imagine he respawns. Because that would suck if he just does not respond. Right. Oh, that's a printer for medkit. Okay. Also, we can kind of just do this. So he's fairly squished, or he's fairly tanky as is, so as long as you just heal him up occasionally, it's not too bad. Oh, hi there. Bonk. So Beetleguard's doing his job, so I can appreciate him very much for doing that at least. We just gotta take care of him too, you know? Little drone. The drones are not that helpful because the boss killed. There's nothing up here either. You only hit one of those, buddy. You do better than that. Anything else substantially in our way? Yeah. I can just spread to him. Let's see. Wholesome beetle is wholesome. Exactly, exactly. Wholesome beetle is your friend, and wholesome beetle deserves hugs. You just want to make sure that your wholesome friend isn't holy, because they kind of don't want to be. One of the lunar portals, that's not helpful on this stage. That might be, though. Hey, legendary. Healing past toll grants you a temporary barrier. Interesting. Well, that's our friend. That's actually not a fantastic legendary item for right now. I kind of needed something that was maybe a little bit more damage focused. Let's just get those out. Anything else we need? Beetle died and reappeared? Ah, okay, so yeah, it's just kind of a beetle will always be with you kind of thing. Which isn't a bad thing, overall. Combat terrain is not going to help us at all. It's just a chance at more money. You don't really need more money. You kind of just need better items. Either the chests haven't provided us with anything good. No. Alright, buddy. If you want to die, then by all means, you're more than willing to. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Drone Army. And then Bronzong here to hang out again. Hey, buddy. I can't believe I whipped all 3 of those. Oh well. Where did that go? That goes all the way over here. Ow. Now then, where might... May as well grab that now. Where might our portal be? Because I'm feeling like this run's going to be screwed out of the way, so we may as well just get it over with, to be honest. Come on, Beetleguard, hold him off. Yep. And everyone there poisoned. That's lovely. Sorry I dipped out. Got an email almost trying to log into my Nintendo account. No worries there, Con. Always got to make sure you're taking care of all your online accounts. Hopefully it wasn't too big of a problem and you just got everything kind of kept safe, so... That's what matters the most, especially with Nintendo stuff. If Nintendo stuff is awful, it gets screwed over. Don't worry, Beetleguard, buddy. You'll be fine. We're kind of just looking for the portal right now, to be honest. I haven't really seen anywhere where I might be. Oh, I keep getting scam emails, people like reporting me on Steam. I mean, you can get reported on Steam, but it's very rare too, unless you're playing like CSGO. Chocolate milk is the only reason I have energy to eat. I will not lie about that. Some of those might need a little bit of extra convincing. Anyways, later. Alright, Beetleguard, you got this. No worries, no damage, just was a reminder to update the account more than anything. Well, at the very least, things should be protected from here on out, so you don't have to worry about people trying to steal your Pokemon save data. Yeah, the music here is pretty good. I can't really lie about that. It is kind of the one thing helping me not worry too much about the fact that we've been stuck here for like 20 minutes. Ow. Bop. Let's see, anything over there we need to figure out? I don't think so. I'm sure there's something to do with that area, but I don't think it's something that I can deal with without a certain item. Hello. Oh. Thank you for breaking my ankles, game. Let's see, can I just get out of here normally? Cool. Love getting out of here normally. Now then. Where's... Oh, there's the portal. Okay. And gasoline. Admittedly, on fire technically counts as so sure. Then one of the suns for a second one. That's okay. Also, how many things are after us that I've been running? What? Alrighty then. Here's bad idea number 1. Getting multiple of the Solus control units to try and fight. But we'll see what we can do. There's only 2 of the gigantic items, or 3, or 4, sorry. I know how to count. But let's just see what we can do here. There's 1. I think we've killed 2 of them, actually. Sweet. Please go away. Okay, why am I getting super nuked? Okay. I know I said this run wasn't gonna work, but I don't want to purposefully die if I can avoid it. Please heal? Oh god, that was tricky. Okay. But we survived that. Just a casual 4 of the solar drone. And the mushrooms are kind of what screwed us over there. So screw the mushrooms, to be honest. And screw you and your healing. Let's see. Probably not going to cause fire unless it hits. Huh? Let's see here. What did you drop? Of course, and multiples of those too. That's completely goddamn worthless. Oh, excuse me. Let's just grab that since we're excited. Medkit, or Alright, so let's get this run to die. Then we can check out what that other character is, and that's probably where we'll... Well, actually, no, even just finishing off this run, so we'll be ending off for the night, to be completely honest. Ooh. I'm not sure what that did. But welcome to Commencement. The Moon of Petrichor 5. This build will not be able to finish the final boss, especially while the difficulty we're in, but we'll try our best. I can at least say we'll try our best. I can't promise anything though, because this is a very weak setup for being in 77 minutes in on Acrid. But we'll see. The moon's not too bad, at least. It's just the boss that's an issue. The 4 waves that it does is a little bit tricky. The 4th wave is kind of the trickiest one, and you'll see why when we get there. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, thanks for spawning. Where's that star, buddy? Oh, no, thanks for spawning. Yeah, because these things are already doing this much damage to us. There's no way in hell. Alright, well, we can heal at least. Gives me time to take a sip. Ah. Alright. But I did explain it before. The goal of the map is functionally just to get inside that airship. To do that is awkward, because you have to take down the 4 pillars that exist, which there should be... Yeah, you can see the pillars of light kind of in the fog there. It's a bit hard to screen. Like, good boy, accurate once you finish this. Okay. We'll see what we can do. Because we might honestly die before we get to the boss. In all honesty, this build is not going to be a very good one. But we'll do our damnedest. Because that's what we're here to try. If this triumphant music is anything to go off of. And at the very least we have a triple jump. That's good. Yeah, at least the music is epic. That is very true. Because our main goal is just putting dogs on things. That's not super helpful. And we just don't have any defenses to actively fight anything. Get that off, get that off. Later, buddy. But we've got 3 of them right there. Usually don't have 3 of them in one area, but sure. Oh, yeah, something was spawning all the way out there. How about you go away? Let's see here. You, sir, need to stop it. Yep. Just keep getting that go as much as possible. Make sure you're staying inside of the range for this one. But there's not much we can do about the range, unfortunately. There we go. One down. That's also this one. Okay. Yep. What else we got? Pop. You guys have to go away. Because you just cause problems. Get in there. Yeah. I was thinking the death was going to kill us there, but... Or I figured something would kill us there. Cool, that is a survivor. Yeah, admittedly, that run was bad anyway. there was not much we could do about that. Who the hell is this? Let's see. Oh, the loader. Okay, this is who Missin was talking about earlier. The loader's immune to fall damage. Oh, they're not wearing like safety boots. How are they immune to fall damage? Striking enemies with the loader's gauntlets grants temporary barriers. Swing it nearby and okay, so they're a melee character too. Fire gauntlet forward, pulling you to your target. I like that. A charged gauntlet. Heavy, charge up piercing punch for 600% to 2700% damage. Okay. Deal deals more damage the faster you're moving. Okay. And then throws a floating pile on the depths up to 6 nearby enemies for 100%. Can be grappled too. That's a decent character, actually. I might try that next week, in all honesty. But we do want to get a quick sketch in for our acrid buddy. So there's our first sketch of the night. Let's just put that all in one layer since we're basically done with it. Merge selected. And we want to get good boy acrid in here. So where is our tablet at? And let me just put on the right music for this too. Tablet. Where are you, buddy? And then this is at least what we'll finish up with tonight. So, my CSP in a place where I can actually see the game, but you kind of need chat available. So, give me a quick second. Where did I put my chat? Up there. Okay. Yep. Get that over there. That way I can still Acrid. Acrid is at least thankfully fairly easy to do since he's more of a long boy. So we can kind of do. Why don't we do like an Acrid PogChamp since he is a good boy? So. Yeah. Come on. I just needed the angle on that. Because he's got a very good face for it anyways. But if we just do. Oh. Yeah, I did add a couple new redeems in there, so hopefully they're okay for now. Probably want something similar for this, don't I? Let's see here. So PogChamp has a fairly open mouth. So why don't we do this? So he's got a little bit of a bend on his upper lip, like so. And then obviously he's going to be going back a little bit. And we've got a big old open maw for getting Acrid's mouth in here. And we just got to make sure to get some acid in there to actually complement his nose shape and all that. But we've got pretty protruded nose up here. Then a fairly straight face, but does kind of go up near the back. So you have a bit to work with at least. Then with a little bit of a neck too. So he's not exactly a super smooth boy, but definitely a fun one. Race just to get rid of that. That. And we got to make sure that he's got 4 eyes, which are kind of centered around, say, here-ish. And here. And just got to adjust the face a little bit more to go along with it. Now let's just give him some. He is kind of supposed to be like a prince in this alien world, so he probably wants to come off a little bit more snake-like. And we'll just have to make sure that we can get some acid drool in there at some point too, just to make up for the fact that we're kind of drawing in black and white. Yep. That. We'll probably have a bit of a tongue. That's the brush. Get a little bit of a tongue in there to deal with his mouth. And then let's get some greens in here. Acid. More of a yellowy green is acid, actually. Yep. Get a little bit of acid going along the lip. That's a little bit of the drool of the acid out. So a little bit. He's a very good boy, but he does drool a bit with his mouth open, so gotta be a little bit careful with thinners. And at the very least, if you want to have him over for a little bit of Mountain Dew, then you kind of know he's been drinking at least. That's always nice. Hog Acrid is best boy. He very much is. Acrid as a whole is just a lovely little creature, and I do very much enjoy having him in these games. Because I thought he was the only melee character, but apparently he isn't. So I guess he's going to have some intention with the loader now. We'll kind of have to see how he fares compared to, I believe, her. That's a Missing said. Who knew Jude did such art? I mean, like, I draw, like, for reference cap, everything on my stream so far has just been me. So, like, I'm not a stranger to art, just I don't share the fact that I draw very often. But overall, like, everything on my stream has just been me. I haven't commissioned anything yet, other than the one model that I need to figure out live 2D for. But other than that, everything has been me. Here we go. Get a bit of a snout in for him. Even though I don't think he has that, but get that actually look. There we go. Now, what else can we actually add for him, to be honest? Because there's not much if we were just doing his head. Oh, wait, actually. Do 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 do. Do do do. Now then, do we actually? I'm not an artist, I'm just bored. Oh, that's true. That's true. Although I did like art growing up, just I wasn't the best with it. So I've been trying and I've been trying, but all art is practice, and I haven't been able to do that, so maybe this will be the push I need to actually get it going. Oh, that's what it's missing. He's got spikes on his back. That's why I keep thinking it's not done. He's got like little spikies going up and down his head. There we go. That's why it looked weird. Forgot about his spikes. There we go. Now, do we have a runic language in here? Probably not, but how do we do this? Then we will get this to get a bit tighter. just have this in meme, to be honest. Make it a little bit easier to work with. A little like strands on it. And a capital because this boy does not know how to speak the language. And just get a little bit of acid drip on the speech bubble itself because we can. Gotta make sure it globs up a little bit because it's a little bit. Because usually speaking, you want your poison or acid to just kind of stick in general. So, bigger brush. Here we go. Little bit there. Just do some. So, bit of a line, blob, a line, further down, blob. There we go. Packard saying Pog because he's a good boy. And that's kind of the benefit of at least having the new Pog champ in there, because the snake is a good boy too. Or the Komodo dragon is at least a good boy. And just for personal preference here, got a little bit of an upwards head here. Fix that. That's bugging me a little bit. There we go. Much better. There we go. It's looking a bit more like a dinosaur. Good boy always knows his Enox. That is very true. But there we go. Just a quick little sketch of Akrid, because Akrid is very much a good boy, and he does deserve the love. Just I know he's a harder character to actively play in these games because he's a melee character in a game that's meant to be a first-person shooter. So it's not the easiest to really work through, but I'd say it works out well. So there we go, Akrid saying Pog, because he's a good boy. But let me just get the rest of my screen together here. Also, save. Make sure to save your art, kids. But I think that kind of wraps us up now, just so that way I can put my milk back in the fridge, save it for tomorrow, and get things tidied up, just so that way we can get ready for Lost Ruins tomorrow morning. Well, that was right at midnight, too. Wasn't actively trying to end that, but figured we got a good stopping point on that, so do want to thank everyone for dropping by. Just as an obvious heads up, I do have one more stream tomorrow at about 1 p.m. EDT. We're going to be doing some Lost Ruins, and specifically speaking, since we got through base game, we'll be going through the boss mode, which is kind of like having 3 of the main bosses as controllable characters in one that you can swap through. That's always a bit interesting, and I'm not sure how that'll play out fully, but we'll have to see. Let's see here. Thanks for the stream. Always a pleasure to help out. Because I want to make sure you all have a comfy place to at least sit in, so if I can do that for you, that's what matters the most. Ah, enjoy your rest, Cap. Hopefully things go a little bit better for you. I know things can get a little bit tricky, but enjoy your rest, and we'll talk with you later. Yeah, Viper is doing more Tales of Arise, but I want to do that. Let's see, who's a good person to shove y'all over to? Because it's one of those awkward nights again. Like, Saturdays are a busy night normally, but most of my usual friends aren't streaming. Or at least the ones that are streaming have also been going for like 4 hours. How do I feel about Vampire the Masquerade? That's cool. I very much enjoy it. I know it's kind of a bitch to play on PC, but it's possible, because I think GOG has an in-band patch for it. But overall, it's a good time. Why do you ask? Hmm. Someone I know is playing the new Blood Hunt. Hmm. I do kind of need ideas, yeah. So you can feel free to use the new request as well, because that's a good 1,000 point dump as well. Actually, I think I may have fucked that one up too, actually. No, that one is set so you're gonna have to type in it. So if you want to do that one, then by all means go ahead, because I got nothing. Like, the only one I see is K, but K's been going for like 4 hours already, so I don't think that they'll be awake for very long. Yeah, I know it's there. I just feel weird forcing it without asking. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's why I said to just use it. Oh, okay. Sure, we can go there. So, raid 1, raid 2. That's road 2. Try that again. And I guess I'll kick you over to go over to some vampire stuff. Ooh, they have a very smooth 3D model, actually. Pretty cute. Sure, let's go visit. Raid me o Anna. I believe I spelled that right. Yeah, that looks right. Cool. Didn't know that those redeems work that. The sketch one I had to fix, but if I make one mistake, then that's okay. But do want to thank everyone for dropping by the freezer tonight, and it's always lovely to have you hanging around. We'll be going with a bit more Lost World or Lost Ruins tomorrow, the boss mode, and I can let you know how my assassin mode game is going as well. And then other than that, it's going to be a pretty clean wrap up to the week because I don't think they're going to be doing the Sunday night collab this week, so I might actually have a chance to rest for a bit. So, hopefully you have fun all, and I'll talk with you later. Bye bye.